Was this episode 312?
I needed to see you. I needed my rock.
It's wild.
I've been out. You were gone. I could feel it. I was drifting at sea. I've been Mr. Cool, bro.
Where were you? Yeah, exactly. I was calling you.
I've been too cool. I've been too cool to answer.
Yeah,
I've been too. I just need to chill.
What have you been up to?
My wicked ways.
You went back up to the
went to the Big Apple and immediately fell into sin. The first night I was there, I dosed my good friend.
Yeah,
Jason.
So how integral were you to this?
Extra acid
to this plot.
I was 30% guilty.
Gotcha.
Of the,
So
out of 3 people, I was 30%.
Well, with a dose, usually somebody provides the dose. That's part
Lewis of Lewis brought the dose to the table.
Gotcha.
So he's culpable for that.
Gotcha.
Tried to dose Ari. Ari deflected the dose and gave it to Jay.
How did Ari know he was getting dosed?
I told Ari.
Oh,
I said Lewis is trying to dose you.
Did Lewis tell you?
Yeah, Lewis did it directly in front of me. And was like, don't tell Ari. And I was like, okay, I won't. Yeah. I immediately walked inside and told Ari.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my plan would have been to have dosed Lewis.
Sure.
Or no one.
True.
In hindsight, no one. But at the time, it was rumpus time.
At the time, it's rumpus time.
It was rumpus.
Beers are going around. Beers
are going around.
How much did he have on him? Like a little vial, like a little liquid vial?
I don't know. I only saw somebody. It was a tab. He handed it to him. Put it in a beer.
And let it kind of...
Yeah.
I thought he had like a vial of liquid LSD.
It was funny.
Damn.
I stand by that. It was funny. The episode was funny. But, then you feel bad. Once your friend's bummed, you're like, oh, man, maybe that was... And then every single person I told was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't care. Yeah. I was like, I wouldn't care. And everybody I told was like, that's like really fucked up, man. That would be like a real problem.
Yeah, well, if you put someone in nego prison...
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
But even if you get out of the nego prison, then it's funny.
Yeah.
Once you're out of a nego prison, it's like, damn, dude, I was.
How long was he in? How long was he in a nego prison?
I think Jay was in. I was in a nego prison. I felt so bad, dude. Which was funny because like the day after, I was like, hilarious. This was so funny, and then I started telling people, and they were like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah, man.
And I was like, all right, maybe I'm an idiot. Ari was my rock there.
He was like, no.
Ari was like, it was funny. And I was like, I agree, it was.
Yeah, dosing people and getting dogs high or like a similar camp. People are like, no, it's legitimately funny to get a dog high. Yeah. People are like, no, it's really fucked up.
Yeah, well, what happened was I did Metzger's podcast, and I like brought it up thinking it'd be funny. I was like, yeah, well, Jay got dosed, and he was like, why would you ever do that? Who did that? And I was like, mostly Ari. I was like, look, man, it wasn't me. Just instantly backpedaled.
Well, what was he? I don't understand. So you just knew what was going on. You were just culpable.
I was like, why don't you fucking drink up to Jay? I was like, you and me should chug, like stuff like that.
You chugged it along with him.
I did drink it after with him.
Wait, so he took a sip and then you're like,
he took a good sip, and then I drank. I would argue I drank more of it than him, but it was voluntary.
True.
So it's not as tough. Anyway,
dude, it's also
just put me in a sad like, damn, dude.
Why did I do that?
Is this what I'm doing now? Man, I was close to like some pretty serious success. Now I'm just dosing my friends with acid and feeling guilty for like a week.
Yeah, you don't have enough evil. You don't have enough evil hippie in you to do that.
I don't. Ari might be the king evil hippie.
I think so, dude.
He actually might be the king evil hippie.
He deflected. If people are trying, first of all, if people are trying to dose you, you have way too much proximity to evil hippiedom.
Yeah,
because that's their only threat. If you deal with like rogue hippies, they constantly threaten each other by giving each other mega doses of acid because most of them are kind of pussies.
Yeah,
so they won't like fight each other. I've dealt with people like this for a long time, and they won't ever like threaten violence, but they'll be like, I'll give you like 2,000 hits.
I'll kill you.
I'll drive you insane.
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird, and they like threaten each other with that. But the only thing that cures that is like, or the only like thing against that is like, I don't go to like Grateful Dead cover band shows, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah, we'll never get him.
Inconceivable. How are we going to get him then?
Yeah,
they would all talk about that, and I'm like, dude, unless you can get into my house. I was living in New Jersey at the time. I'm like,
you're getting threatened?
I don't hang out with you guys. No, they were like, back in my evil hippie day, my own evil hippie day.
You had a bit of an evil hippie day.
I just was around them. I wasn't an evil hippie. I was just, just MIDI man doing all that
stuff.
It was like
me. You were like me now. I'm amongst some evil hippies.
You have to be. They cluster, dude, in some places. They somehow rise up. I mean, dude, when they're harnessing that
Ari being an evil hippie is... He is, dude.
Nobody wants to accept they're an evil hippie. It's
No,
something
everybody...
People, people get so...
Christian, we call this one dude from Helium an evil hippie. Every time I see him. Every single time I see him. For like 3 years, he's been like, I'm not an evil hippie, man. And then he says some crazy evil hippie shit. I'm like... He's like, polyamory's all right. I'm like, yeah, you're an evil hippie, dude.
Yeah, like your version of polyamory, you'll just like bully your girlfriend into a threesome.
I didn't say that.
I'm not saying he'll do that, but they didn't.
Not him. Not different evil hippie. Different evil hippie.
Yeah, but that's the evil hippie. That's
him.
evil, yeah. Like, come on, man, don't be so fucking.
Like we should like open things up.
Or I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, classic evil hippie.
You gotta watch him, man. I'm telling you, I was in the belly of the beast for a while, and I remember, this is all for entertainment purposes. But long time ago, 10 years ago, I remember I was giving this guy a quarter pound of weed, and him and his friend were splitting it. Dude, they were like this.
Yeah.
And I watched him chintz his friend out of $50. It was one of those things where it was like, the guy was like, "How much was this?" And the guy was like, $900, and it was like $8. And I remember looking at him like, "Damn, that's your boy, dude." Evil hippiedom. And then
that is evil.
They'll just like lie, steal, and kill, dude, just so they can follow some shitty band around all summer. They'll fuck people over. They'll sell you like shitty fake weed. They'll just fuck people over constantly, and then go sit at a music festival and be like, "Yeah, man, this is what it's about." And it's like, dude, you just devastated a bunch. You took a bunch of people's money. Did it? You're like, "Oh, I'll just mail this out." They just take it. And then they just fucking go and follow like the string cheese incident. And they're like, "Whoa!" And it's like, you fucking assholes. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
And then they get pussy.
They get like
trick women via drugs into having sex.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a sick move. Evil hippies also always tend to have coke or like something on the side that's like a little more nefarious.
Yeah, no, they do. Usually the roads usually lead to that. Or dude, I remember I'd be in a guy's house. He's like, "Yeah, I mean, I shoot H every now and again. It's not a big deal." I'd be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Damn, bro.
Yeah, the roads of evil hippiedom lead pretty much to heroin.
Yeah.
They'll like it's not a good path, dude. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I appreciate it. You've got experience with them. I'm new to the hippies. I'm new to the evil hippies.
I was very disappointed. I remember first meeting hippies and be like, "Oh, you guys seem cool."
Yeah.
And you see their inner workings and you're like, "Ugh."
Yeah, they're gross.
Once they link up onto the dark web, dude, it's over. It's over, dude. That's how all like the ecstasy gets into grade schools. There's just some evil hippie being like, "Whoa, nice, man. What is age, dude?"
Yeah.
They're just committing horrible crimes.
You saw me asking what is age right before this episode started. What even is age, dude? This girl is so hot. I hope she's fucking all right.
Well, look, you just uncovered a serious...
I uncovered a sick life hack. If any of you are also fucking fat perverts. Look, you go on Instagram, click the location. You know how people like tag their location? Mm-hmm. Click the location. It's always, no matter where it is, it's always just hot chicks posing. Mm-hmm. No matter what. Dude, I clicked Vietnam. And it was just hot chicks.
Hot pregnant chicks at that.
There was one that was like a hot pregnant Asian, a whole thing dedicated to hot pregnant Asian ladies. Never saw anything like it.
Yeah, it's weird how information gets kind of arranged now. It's why would we want to collect this specifically?
Click Disneyland, it was just hot chicks.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, you showed me. If you type in if you were to type in right now like Maniunk, it would just be like some hot chick by a river just being like... Well, it's got to be sad for the women who... That's like a viable thing for a chick to do right now, and it's just like... When it ends, dude. Like, if you spent your whole life trying to be a hot chick on the internet, first of all, dime a dozen. Second of all, unless you're doing something else, man, it's fucking... Me and Noah were talking on the way over here. We're talking about hostesses. And he was saying his bae had to fill out a job application.
Hostesses are so hot.
That's what I said. He was like, we were laughing. You had to fill out an application. And I'm like,
they have like a 3-year shelf life, dude.
No, did I not? Exactly.
Did you say that?
Well, it was basically like, why is there an application? Like, are you a hot young chick? Okay, you have the job. You do understand when you're 27, you'll get fired. Okay, yes, thank you. Goodbye. It's just hot young chicks.
They have the lifespan of like an NFL running back. They're good like 2-3 years of like heavy carries, and then it's like, get them out, replaceable. Yeah, they fucking... Yeah, hot hostesses are nice. I like that.
They're all hostesses are hot, or the restaurant's getting the hottest. It's like the hottest chicks you have access to. That's who you hire. Sometimes you'll see the hostess, and it's a good litmus test for the whole town. You'll be like, "This is your prima donna. This is who you present me. Yeah. I'm here to dine.
I need to get hard before I eat chicken fingers." as a 32-year-old before I order chicken fingers.
Yeah, I mean, think about the fact they lead you to the table. What are you doing while
where
they
you
lead?
look at the menu and you just go, nah, you know what, I'll just get the chicken fingers. You guys have chicken fingers?
Yeah, man. Right this way, and you're just like. Sorry, no, I don't mean to put smut on your girl's name.
No,
dude,
I've dated a couple.
that's a hot chick position.
Yeah, it's a good thing. If you're dating a lady that is a waitress, good on you. You're dating a hot.
I'm talking about the hostess. Hostesses are the
Hostess
hottest.
is the hottest waitress.
Hostess is the hottest.
Queen
Waitresses,
waitress.
that's when they start. You fall from grace of hostess.
Waitress is where
They're like,
that's
yo,
when they put you out to pasture.
Yeah, like grab a fucking
They're
tray.
like, all right, you're done.
bitch.
You've graduated.
You're worthless.
You graduated. You're out of your hot hostess days. Now it's time. They put you out to pasture. And then you waitress for a while until
Yep.
shit just really falls apart.
And no, you waitress at like cool restaurants, and then you hit like 35, 40. Dinerdom.
Diner.
You're at the diner.
Diner.
You're at the diner, dude.
Diner.
You better let truckers pinch your ass. You're fired.
Jeez. This is a dark world.
I mean, I don't think they let truckers pinch your ass, but
I think they might.
they might say something about it.
Dude, then as a trucker, then you hit the showers. You ever
Cool.
see those?
What showers?
Dude, every fucking every truck stop has showers. You know this?
No.
Rest stops have showers. Dude, I drive a lot, and a lot of the rest
Ever catch a
stops.
shower?
I've considered catching a shower just because of how funny that would be.
Are they like NFL type shower? Are they
I don't know. I've
truckers
never
in
gone
with
into
other
the locker.
truckers?
I've never gone into the locker room. It's truckers. It's truck stops have showers, and then you'll always hear while you're in. First off, you've seen what's being sold, so it's just a giant shop of like walking sticks, like medieval snow globes, like just garbage. And then all of a sudden you'll hear like shower B7 is ready. And you'll just see a fat dude walk to the back.
Oh.
And just...
His ass is itchy as can be, dude.
You know how shitty that guy's ass has to be for him to be like, all right, I need a shower at this Love's.
I like to think that they're all in
Right
there
past
like,
the claw machine. You got to walk past like 6 claw machines to get naked at a gas station. Damn.
I just like to think of them all showering like a football team. There's just a bunch of truckers.
Dudes washing up. God damn it. Fucking 60's tough today, huh?
Yeah, dude. Truckers, I mean, dude, they're just so tortured sexually. Like, they have to fucking shower with other men. They get people on, they have hookers on the CB radio. I mean, all truckers must be so sexually confused, dude.
Man.
You have hookers coming on, like, I'm going to suck your dick, and then you're just in the shower with the dudes
no,
again. You're like,
no.
I don't know what I am anymore. Oh.
Fuck. Good time, though. I mean, I remember being a kid thinking being a trucker would be sick.
Yeah.
That cabin, that bed in the back, that's
on,
the coolest thing ever. Now you see what it becomes. You see those dudes out there.
I mean, do you think trucks ever start rocking to some of those guys like jerking off? Imagine a truck rocking, you're like, oh, god damn it.
Wow. Yeah, those guys must be they probably pull over and jerk off. Anytime you see a truck at that emergency pull off, like on the turnpike, that is a beat. That's a beat, dude. That was a guy who was driving. It was like, oh! Yeah, he's listening to like Playboy radio on Sirius XM. Like, my panties are so wet. He's like, oh god, I gotta pull over. Listen to Howard Stern, some lady on a Sibian.
Do you think
Once a lady got on the Sibian, 1,000
All the
trucks across the country just burn, just
they drop the Jake brake?
going straight up that fucking runaway truck, the ramp. Just
They should have like a pressure gauge on their prostate. So like they look over like, oh, shit, I gotta pull over. Fucking prostrate's fucking at a 3-day max.
man, those girls getting on Sibians on Howard Stern. Do you remember those days?
Yeah, kind of like vaguely.
Oh,
I remember just seeing like blurred out boobs at nighttime at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
or 11 p.m. going on there and being like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's this guy about?
Yeah.
That was like more of like my older brothers would watch that more, and I would kind of come in and be like,
I was
this?
never really into Howard Stern that much until I got older. Till I got older. That's when I got into like O&A and all that stuff.
That's
but
funny.
like,
I always found his stuff too problematic when I was like 9.
I really did.
No,
I swear to God, I did.
Really?
When I was a kid, I was like, "This is crap.
You
This
didn't like
is
it?
junk, dude." I've always done things and felt horribly guilty.
Yeah.
So like, even watching, like late night, if that came on, I'd be like, like, turn it, and then like act like, dude, like literally just flip through the channels just to see it real quick, and then keep going. Be like, I wasn't even looking.
So it was
at
a battle of good and evil. So
Yeah, I've always had that, dude.
Really?
Yes, even today.
Dude,
To this day, if I do something, I feel bad.
You're a principled man. You're a principled
Yeah,
man.
but sometimes it's gay. Sometimes it's gay.
What do you mean?
I almost apologized to Godfrey. I took some shots at Godfrey.
What happened?
Towards the end of that? I was Mr. Cool, dude.
Oh, what, LOS?
Yeah.
So
I
you
was
had-
Mr. Cool.
So you had like you guys.
Somebody brought up Godfrey,
Mm-hmm.
and that had been weighing on me a little while because he did a full episode basically calling us Klansmen, you and I.
Jacked up.
He was like, I don't think that's a joke. I think that's actually how they talk.
Like Scottish Klansmen?
True. Maybe.
Like Bravehearts?
Now that I think about it.
I'll take that.
Yeah, he called us some Bravehearts. He called us Bravehearts for like an hour.
Is he talking about the originil use of like an African clan, hunter-gatherer? I'll take that.
True. But this is coming from a guy who got fired from SiriusXM for homophobic remarks.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, all these people.
So he's hot potatoing.
He did hot
He's
potato
trying
us.
to trade like gay
But-
stuff. What did he say?
I forget. What did he say about gay people?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Yeah, it's
Probably nothing to get fired for. But, I had a couple.
Noah,
took
get
some
on-
shots.
Noah,
No,
dig
yeah.
up some dirt.
Let's figure out what he got fired for, and I will condemn him publicly.
Yeah,
Say, I
exactly.
can't believe he
Yeah,
said
no,
bad
figure out what
words.
Godfrey got in trouble for. We need to know. But yeah, that's
But yeah, then I felt
So
bad.
he called like he was
like,
saying like no, these guys like
Yeah, and if I remember
cameras
correctly,
go off, the hoods go up.
yes.
And then like we're
he was
like,
like, they weren't kidding. This is a real conversation.
yeah.
I
Godfrey.
Dan.
Why don't we have him on?
Yeah, I would. He's fucking jacked, dude. He'd fuck us
Dude,
up.
I did 200 push-ups today. Ran 2
Fuck
miles.
us, dude. Godfrey will fuck us
I'll
up.
butt fuck him, dude.
Godfrey will fuck us up.
Nah, because if I jump on him, we got me,
True.
you, Lemaire.
That's not good luck.
No.
We're gonna Lemaire. You're gonna have to throw some punches if we jump Godfrey. We gotta get you in there.
So what happened? So you rode on him?
Rode on him pretty hard.
What happened?
I was just like, yo, he's 58 and just signed a contract at Gas Digital, dude. He's done, dude. Fuck that guy. I know, it was funny. It was funny. But then, like, you know, I'm sitting there. I felt horrible about Jay because Jay wasn't talking to me, and I felt sad that I hurt my friend.
During the thing, he turned on you during the production?
No, after.
Oh.
And then I was like, man, I sound like a pussy for talking shit on the man's career. I should have just called him a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got over it.
Homophobe.
I got over it. I was sitting there playing NCAA. I was like, I'm so gay. Just playing. I was playing NCAA in my basement. Oh, Wes Watson.
How's he doing?
He's doing all right. Not the career I thought I'd have.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks to have like an average career.
On a video game?
On a video
it's kinda
game, dude,
disappointing.
I was like 7 and
You'd
5.
think they would give you some wins, man.
No.
If they want to stop the mass shootings, they can't be letting people go 7. They got to like.
Nobody that plays NCAA has ever done a mass shooting.
You don't think so?
Literally never.
You think it's pretty safe?
That is not a
think-
game for shooters.
What do you think shooters? Well, I mean, obviously
Shooters
some COD,
play.
some COD, some GTA.
They love Call of Duty.
GTA.
Definitely. Yeah, but I think shooters are playing like shit we've never even heard of. Shit Lemaire would know about.
Like Dark Guardians.
Lemaire,
Realm,
what's like a dork game?
Guardians Realm 3?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Shooters are playing Dark Souls.
So they're playing like fantasy based.
They're playing fantasy, yeah.
True.
Only true ballers play NCAA.
So you don't think
We found out why Godfrey got fired.
All right, what is it?
Godfrey
gotta
got
speak in the
fired
mic.
from SiriusXM over.
You got to talk into the mic. Have you tried this? This is why you deserve an agent.
Godfrey got fired from SiriusXM over a disrespectful gay security guard, and it's a DJ Vlad video. So
Oh, there's a gay security guard who's probably like, faggot motherfucker. That fruity bitch. He was just joshing. Doesn't matter. Actually, look it up. It will be funny to make one of you read the transcript. Don't watch the video.
Yeah. So there was a gay security guard. How'd they know the security guard was gay?
I think he said he was gay.
Halt. I'm gay.
Stop right there. I'm going to need you to check in with your fine dick. Your big old dick. Let me see your ID.
Sign right there.
Sign right there. Oh, you got good hands, boy. Damn, girl. Look at those nails.
So he was accosted by a gay security guard. That's first of all, that's the funniest fucking beef. Have beef with a security guard.
You get fired from SiriusXM.
I'd be so mad, dude.
You know how much money that is?
I don't know. Probably a lot.
That gay security guard sent him straight to Gas Digital, dude.
Sent him right to debtor's
Tombstoned
prison,
him
dude.
straight through the fucking floor. Just straight to Gas Digital. It's a tough L.
Podcast hell,
Yeah,
dude.
you'll now be the 8th most popular podcast on Gas Digital.
Fuck, man.
But
That's pretty funny. So I need to know what happened. First of all, before I proceed, I have to know.
Okay, here's a synopsis. Godfrey explained how a rant he did live on air after witnessing a security guard disrespect a SiriusXM subscriber. He said that the security guard was a gay man, but he was adamant that his rant wasn't homophobic.
What? You're teasing us, dude.
He was talking to he saw a security guard being disrespectful to someone who's like, I subscribe to Sirius, but they're being disrespectful gaily. And then Godfrey made fun of it, and then they fired him for that.
So he claims it wasn't homophobic.
Yeah.
But in the rant, he included somebody's sexuality.
Yeah.
All right.
So what, the gay security guard disrespected a Sirius listener?
Yes.
And on behalf of SiriusXM, Godfrey condemned homosexuality.
No, I think no, you got to have this wrong. The security guard was gay, correct?
Yes.
The listener was, who knows?
The listener. Yeah.
Bi.
He's bi.
It was bi.
Naturally, we're all
Definitely
bi.
bi.
Go ahead.
I'm going to assume bi. And then Godfrey criticized the security guard. He criticized the homosexual man.
Yes.
Over the airwaves.
Shameful act, dude. That's very Klansman-esque.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Got a Klansman on our hands. Godfrey.
You must be in the Ku Klux
You must
Klan,
be in the, after hearing this, I assume you're in the Klan.
He must be a terrorist.
I can't even imagine.
He's easily he must be connected to Boko Raton or whatever.
Yeah.
What's going on?
True. No, dude, I'm not. I'm gonna keep his name out of my mouth though.
He's probably bombed a whole school.
Godfrey's gonna fucking tee off. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by the 7-Up guy. Bad, dude. Godfrey will fuck me up.
Just claim gay.
Yeah,
Just claim gay.
True.
Put the final nail in the coffin.
While he's trying to get me.
He beats you up like, ow.
No, he's gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna have to DM him and apologize after this.
You think so?
I'll feel horrible. No, I didn't. I didn't DM.
You have to.
I typed it out, and then I was like, "What the fuck am I doing, dude?"
Well, you're a nice person. You don't want people. I love.
He took the first shot. That's the thing. He swung at us,
wicked shot.
And then it's like I made fun of him back, and then I still feel bad because that is pussy shit. To have a podcast beef or a comedy beef is gay. That is gay.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
So maybe I'm homophobic by calling Godfrey gay for having a comedy beef.
Can you be gay against a homophobe? Can you be gay? Can
Homophobic
you be
against a homophobe? True.
Cancels out, dude.
Cancels out. Now
Everyone's
we're
gay.
just bi together. I'm bi.
If you and Godfrey kiss, they should reinstate your guys' everything.
True.
You guys should be like, look, if we make out,
Fuck. I gotta talk to Godfrey about this.
if you guys make out and then vote for Joe Biden, they should be like, all right, you guys are both reinstated.
That might work.
I don't know, dude.
If I start making out black dudes, I'm definitely gonna be accepted.
You'll get something.
I'll get something.
man.
Tell you what I'll get.
What?
Never mind. Oh, dude, speaking of the joke I wasn't going to make, there's these pills that, dude, I was watching, I was watching some sport with Phil. I think it was just golf. Mm-hmm. And it couldn't have been golf because there were AIDS pills commercials. Anyway, there was HIV pills commercials, and I was like, Dad, you're going to need some of those. And he was like, what's that? And he started watching the commercial, and he was like, what? I was like, because you have gay AIDS. And he was like, he got so upset, dude. It's so funny. Just be like, Dad, you're going to need some of this. I forget the name of the pill. It's just two gay dudes like sitting on a dock being like, we have it. We're good. You know, it's great.
Don't think it
It's
was
great.
why wouldn't that be golf? Aren't golfers?
Golf,
would be
no
more
way
gay.
they'd be advertising.
You think golf's strictly
Phil's
hetero?
still anti-Tiger Woods, dude.
He's
Gotten
still
that
holding
beef.
it down for him philandering?
Yeah. And I was like, dude, Tiger's the man. Tiger is the man.
He was saying he was a cheater.
And then he was like, I heard he fucked this other golfer, Duffner's wife. That's when it's fucked up. And I was like, this seems like a Duffner problem. Bringing your wife to a hotel with other golfers, and she ends up banging Tiger Woods.
It's not a Gillis issue. It's a Duffner
That's a
problem.
Duffner problem.
For sure.
And then I looked into Duffner's,
Also, you should have been better at
Duffner's
golf.
wife. Duffner's wife also banged a couple other players.
Yeah.
So that's not a Tiger thing. He was
Yeah.
just bringing a whore in.
Yeah, he married a whore.
He had a whore wife.
And you
a
weren't
hot
good, you
whore
weren't
wife.
good enough at golf to
Duffner was
keep
nasty.
her whore powers in check.
Duffner, and then I looked up Duffner, and he was a little chubby guy.
Really?
Real sad thing. To have you, dude, imagine if
Cucked nationally?
cucked by Tiger Woods and you played against him and he just fucked you up every week in golf.
And
And he banged your wife.
Are golf wives typically sluts?
Yes.
Okay.
They must be, dude. They're only marrying white dorks
True.
that are millionaires.
True.
They have to be sluts.
Yeah, and they're never golfers. Typically, we got actually some heat for making fun of golfers, but
Golfers get salted. Dude, they have that Phil gene. I think golfers have gay AIDS. And they're all like, what? Golf's
think
a hell
about
of a
it.
sport.
It's the perfect sport for you to get cheated on. You're gone reliably. Like, nobody golfs and comes right back. You're gone 8 hours a day. The fucking walls are down, dude.
And Tiger's in the hotel. Tiger Woods is in the hotel.
Exactly.
Known billionaire.
Yeah, true. The thing you're doing every
Jacked.
weekend, they just watch it on TV.
Greatest of all time at the thing your husband does.
Yeah. Comes through the hotel, signs an autograph. It's a wrap. Just to get you back for being gone every Saturday. You should be home with the kids. You work Monday through Friday, then you leave all day Saturday. Unacceptable.
I'm going to blow one of your coworkers.
Just hit balls in the backyard, dude.
True.
You don't got to go do it.
Duffner.
Just hit him.
Shout out Duffner. That might be my new favorite.
Yeah.
Little chubby guy.
Just getting
And
caught.
I think he sucks now. I think since the cucking.
Dude, I wouldn't be able to play.
I would. Yeah, you'd have to quit, or you have to kill your wife.
Or, no, because he wouldn't get alimony. Yeah, because I was saying, if they got divorced and he had to pay her.
They did get divorced.
Did he? But yeah, he's right. He doesn't have to pay her alimony, does he? I think you can get cheated on yourself to pay alimony.
Probably.
If you're Duffner, if you got that much money. So he might just be.
Are you guys looking at Duffner's hot wife?
No, look at that.
Duffner's the man.
Yo, pull up his bay. How many do you think Tiger Woods?
I've heard Duffner's bay is hot.
Yeah.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
And she's in there just fucking dudes in the hotel. That rules. It's actually cool. Tiger continues to dominate.
Is he still good?
And then I think he endorses Trump. He's so funny.
Does he?
I believe.
I think Trump's
A lot of great athletes have endorsed the dog.
He's all about winning, dude.
He's all about winning, and they're also retarded winners. All these extremely great athletes are also retarded winners. So, like, Tom Brady, Conor McGregor, Masvidal, Tiger. This is a sick squad.
Pretty good, man. A lot of internet. Dude, there's definitely a little. The breeze is blowing, man, because there's a lot of the internet personalities. A couple of them that I follow are starting to like double down real hard on like the right. Basically.
Jimmy Gaffigan came out hard on
What did
Trump
Gaffigan
dog.
say?
He unleashed fury on Trump, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
And people were like, "Fuck Gaffigan." It's like, no, Gaffigan's the man.
What did he say
Let
about
the boy roll, dude.
What did he say about the Trump man?
He was just, he just had a spaz. He's like, Trump's a fucking con man. Fuck this. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
His seemed legit. I don't know why. Well, I guess because he never said it ever until now. But Gaffigan's seemed, I don't know. Usually I'm very critical if I think somebody's being phony or like virtue signaling or something. His seemed legit. I guess you'd have to see it.
Yeah. Did he do the Hot Pocket voice at all?
I know. I was thinking that too. Where it's like it's such a hard thing to be like, we need to come together as a country. And someone's like, hey, I like that guy. That's my president. Hey, mister.
Why? I don't. I don't know, man. I was hearing someone today. I think my wife was talking to people about like.
You have to declare who you're voting for, Matt.
Dude,
you must.
That was people at the. She was talking to like vendors for the wedding, and they're like, everything will be cool once we just need to get our president out. We need a president there who can handle a pandemic. And
oh,
it's like,
that's because they were talking to your wife.
True.
These are honkies.
Well,
were these honks?
No, but
not honks.
She fired a honk. A honk had a defund the police thing on her thing, and she called her and was like, "You're fired."
Oh, sick.
I don't want that kind of bullshit around
Damn.
my wedding. No, she fired her.
That's
Lady's
great.
like, well, I don't. And she was like, too bad.
Like, well, I'm a
take that shit off of your fucking thing if you want to deal with the public. Yeah, she's a fucking thin blue line, bro.
She's part of the thin blue line.
But yeah, man, she was talking to someone and they're like, well, once we have this in here, then we'll be able to handle the pandemic. But it's like, dude, you fucking are like making cakes. What are you? You don't have any idea what you're talking. People are just like literally hearing shit online and reciting it.
I'm trying so hard to fucking not do anything, like not be a part of any of it.
Yeah.
Like just totally, like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm easily swayed by shit.
Exactly.
I look at shit, I'm like, all right, well, that's how I feel right now. And then I recite it to somebody, and they're like, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm this again. Yeah. All right. I don't like the way that's going. But the CDC is saying that 94% of the COVID deaths they also had underlying issues. So 94%.
Really?
Yeah. So only 6% of people died exclusively from COVID. But one of the underlying issues, it's not like this is new information. This has been out the whole time, but somehow I didn't know that. 94%. Included in that are heart attacks.
I did hear
and
about
shit like that.
Stuff. Yeah, if you
so
died
like,
from just
if you die and have COVID, you're part of the. I'm trying to figure out how we have it so bad, And everybody's like, because we didn't handle it. Obviously, I think we fucked up handling it. But
How?
like, if you look at other
Explain it.
countries
People,
like
explain it to
Germany,
me.
France, England, they're all at like 0 to fucking like 5 deaths a day now.
Yeah.
And we're still at like 1,000. I don't know.
So
Maybe
explain
you
it-
know what I'd have to look into?
Yeah.
I'd like to see how many nursing homes they have. Maybe that's like a cultural thing in America where we send geezers to nursing homes, where that's like totally acceptable. Maybe in those other countries it's not,
Yeah.
because the nursing homes have to make up half of our deaths.
Yeah.
Because
I
nursing
think
homes
they're a lot,
are just getting fucking crushed.
Absolutely.
It's just kind of funny. I don't know why. It's funny. I don't know why.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's funny that everybody was like, "All right, let's lock our old people
Well,
up." In
they're
there.
maybe the most uneventful. I mean, I've never worked in one, but every time I've been like around one, I think I've been in them a couple times. They seem very, 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 very uneventful. So they have like
To the
almost
naked,
like
to the untrained eye, dude, they were all fucking each other.
true that. But you go
And
in
then
there,
getting like beat occasionally.
yeah, dude. People got to lay down the line, dude. On them, a couple, you gotta lay the law
And the
down.
orderlies would come in and fuck you up.
Dude, imagine if someone bioweaponed them.
I
Like
think
one of
the
the orderlies?
Chinese bioweaponed our geezers.
Do you think so? Because I was reading a thing about the Jews in the concentration camps would take lice,
All right.
and they would go when they would do the Germans. They would do the Germans' uniforms, and they would pop lice.
Oh,
and then they
get
would
some of
sew
that
'em-
plague in there.
Yeah, sew them up in there. But the
I guess you would call that crafty. I don't, it's a word I would use for that.
well, yeah, they did. When people sit here and like they handled the pandemic wrong, it's like, okay, dude who barely works 40 hours a week. Where do they drop the ball in this global pandemic?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they should have tested. Dude, now they're saying they're testing too much. Well, they should have tested. Okay, fine. They're rolling out tests, and they're like, well, now they're testing too much. People are getting false confidence. It's like, dude, these are two people trying to just sway the public consensus.
I just don't understand it. That's
don't
all.
get it either.
I just
I'm
don't
okay.
get it.
Yeah, if I was severely immunocompromised, I would just stay the fuck home. I would stay inside.
But
I would chill.
we got to look up, and I should have done this before.
What?
I have it. Before I talked about it. But it's like, I don't know, what did France and Germany do? And they locked down right away. I looked up when they locked down and when they closed schools.
Yeah.
And it's almost exactly when we did. Maybe they were better at it than we were.
Sweden, I don't think
Sweden
locked
hardly
down.
did
Didn't
it.
barely do
and now the
anything.
narrative is they're getting crushed right now. I looked it up. They're not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
And
fucked
now
up.
the narrative is also the South they never locked up, and they're fucking it up for all of us, which is that's what people in New York say.
Yeah.
People in New York acted, oh my God, dude. They literally act like they survived Stalingrad. It's fucking crazy. They're like, you weren't even in the city. We went through hell. It's like, you stayed inside?
Yeah.
What do you think everybody else was doing?
Yeah, and also it's like, what did you do? What happened?
Nothing. I cheered for nurses at 7 p.m. every day until race riots, and then it felt weird.
Yeah, and then we just all
Then
turned off our brains.
Then
for
we
about 3
became
weeks.
Marxists.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Shit sucks. And then this Kyle Rittenhouse kid,
Yeah, I heard about
all that shit sucks.
Well, it's funny.
It's all gay.
It is funny how many
The
people.
news is still gay.
As soon as the news starts showing that guy with his gun, how many people now will just die for the Dollar General? They're like, he's defending the Dollar
I know,
General.
I
It's like,
know, I
Jesus
know.
fucking Christ.
It's like he's defending the dollar. They almost set fire to another Pep Boys.
I mean, dude, I would be pissed if I was in a little town and I had like a pet food shop and people were smashing my windows every day. I'd be like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Knock it off.
Knock it off, dude.
Fucking knock
I
it
thought
off.
we were immune from this in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
So where is Kenosha? What is like the layout of it?
I don't know. It must be close to Illinois, I
Yeah.
believe, because that's where that Kyle kid's from.
Yeah.
And the big thing is he's not even from that state, but it is 12 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be on the border.
Yeah. So he went down there.
And where was it? Wisconsin? It must be by Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's in Wisconsin.
Is it near Milwaukee? If there was a black dude there,
Fairly.
it has to be near a city, right?
Yeah.
That's not wrong to say.
It's between Chicago and Milwaukee, like right in the middle of it.
All right.
So it was like a diverse suburb. And he was I got to get down
And
there.
Kyle was like, I need to go defend the fucking Pep Boys.
I got to go down there,
I
yeah.
gotta defend these mom and pop shops. I gotta defend the Walmart.
Yeah.
So then he went down, and from what I don't know, the only thing I saw was like him talking about like Overwatch. He's like, my friend's up on the roof over there. That's Overwatch. Like he was just using shit like that.
Well, it's also funny
Like,
too.
this is
because-
my tactical. I don't know.
Well, if you're on the right, you're allowed kind of to bring AR-15s to protests, and nobody
Yeah.
bats an eye. If you're on the left, you're not supposed to have guns at your protest. So
Yeah.
you go up. There's there's just dudes with AR-15s who are like, "This is how we get down." And there's counter protesters now, or whatever, whoever's on the other side of that, who are like, "Oh, we hate guns," but like, pew, 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 pew,
Yeah. We hate guns, but
pew, pew, pew.
they also were throwing Molotov cocktails at the kid.
True.
So I saw footage of that. I think
Well,
where he
did-
was like running from people that were trying to burn him alive.
Yeah.
So that's like a fair. That's where it starts to get into like self-defense.
Yeah. We brought
And
it-
then, but also, I think the total issue is fuck everybody there.
yeah. Well, it's also
That's
to be
how
like,
I feel.
Well, there's civil unrest. Let me bring an assault rifle and
It's
go.
time for me
It's
to
like,
go
dude,
down
just
and-
go inside.
And then the kid's like, well, the cops weren't going to do it, so we have to. And then half the country's like, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And like, there's a part of me that feels that way.
Yeah.
That's what's, I don't know.
Well, it's also
It's all gay, dude.
It should be no. It
And
should,
I'm dumb, so it's hard.
It should be. It should be that if it's your building and people start to come into it, you can fucking light them up. That's your property. I mean, you might not want to. You might if you're
Yeah.
not. If you, I don't know if I'm ready to shoot fucking 400 people that are like bunkered down in a hardware store.
Like a zombie movie for no reason.
It's like call your insurance company and be like, dude, get a check ready. I'm out of here.
I fucked up.
Rather, hump, 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 hump.
Flo shows up.
He's got a shovel. I mean, it is. It's people,
Oh my God.
People have been whipped into a hysteria by the media.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like I'm reading, or it's like I was reading excerpts from a book called Persuasion, and like if you and they know the people who run political stuff and campaigns know this. So like the 2 weeks before 9/11, if you ask people like what's some of the most historical events that ever happened, in this country, they'll say whatever. 30% of them will say 9/11. If you do that like the day after 9/11, it's like 75% of people are like 9/11 is the most it's most.
Yeah.
And then if you're like running for a campaign, all you're trying to do is hit people with that thing where you're like show them their greatest fears all the time.
What's funny is Biden had to come out and be like, I'm against riots. Protests are good, riots are bad.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't do that for so long until they started fucking plummeting in the polls.
Yeah.
They wouldn't condemn riots
Yeah, so you have a
because
politician.
they were afraid to be like, well, that's racist.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not, you psycho. Just say you don't fucking approve of looting.
Well,
That's all you had to do. And they wouldn't do it until now they're going to lose. And now it's too late. I think they're going to lose.
I think so, man.
They waited till fucking this week to be
it's
like,
also-
riots are bad.
It's also like that person, Joe Biden, whoever, once gets elected.
That's going to be on the Patreon, dude. I'm getting in O'Connor's ass.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're
till
going to get
it comes.
O'Connor up here. I'm going to swing on him for it.
This is all the remnants of like feudal kings and shit. So like before, Joe Biden would have been like, "Nah, here's what I want to do," and then that would have been actually what happens. It's just a bunch of corporate interests, and then
Yeah.
they just puppet real people, and they're like, "Look at the numbers. Oh, okay, you're against looting now," and he's like, "I tell you what, God darn it,
Yeah.
I'm against looting," and then they just try to play these weird perception games. None of it's fucking real. It's like the fact that Trump now is like, I'm going to build more walls. Biden's like, they're just rallying up like different factions of the population to vote, and then they'll just keep doing, big business
Yeah.
will keep doing shit. It's like, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
The fact that he has to come out and be like, I don't particularly like when people smash people's businesses and take their stuff. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
need to say that. It's
what
on
the
the
fuck?
record. You know what's funny? I was also talking, I was fighting O'Connor all day. And then before I left, I was like, why don't you come over and do the podcast? Like, real nicely. Just come up and do the podcast. But I had to show him that fucking Buffalo Springfield, that fucking... Did you see? You talked
I saw
about
it from the DNC.
The video?
Yeah. That looked like a
Nobody that voted Democrat watched the DNC.
Yeah.
Or that is left watched the DNC. Nobody that's right watched the RNC.
It's just other
because
people.
it's so embarrassing. All they do is watch the other side and be like, "Man, that shit sucked."
Yeah.
Neither of them watched their own because of how bad both were. Like I was telling Chris, I was like, he was like, "I only watched the RNC." I was
Yeah.
like, "Trust me, you'd be shocked at how similar, like you wouldn't think the DNC could somehow be worse than the Republican convention. It is.
I mean, dude,
It's crazy.
it's a bunch of unlikable psychos trying to fake smile and be. They're fucking. It's like a fucking flame for narcissistic psychopaths to go to that level where like, wait, I get to be in charge of all of the fucking like surgical masks in Wisconsin. Be like, I'll do that, and it's like, no, dude, get out of here.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. I keep thinking, what is it going to be like when we get older? Because there's a huge geezer population, so none of the shit makes sense to us.
Thanks, China.
True, appreciate that, China.
Yeah. Actually, kind of did us a favor slightly.
True. Well, yeah, dude. Apparently, colleges now are full CCP. Talking to the boy again on the way over here, dude. There's like colleges where you can't go outside into other people's dorms now. You have to wear a mask in your dorm with your roommate. It's like full CCP shit, dude. And dude, if it was like, if I was seeing like wheelbarrows of fucking bodies in the street, I'd be like, all right, mask up. But it's like you're seeing this shit where it's like, well, 96% of the people. But it's like a real nasty, fucked up flu. Like if you're immunocompromised, it can definitely kill you. But it's like, dude, you're telling me
still wear a mask.
Telling me I'm 19, I got to wear a mask in my room with my fucking roommate.
I got to stop reading comments.
What?
It's so funny to be like, look, wear a mask. That I just invoked 3 fucking chains of faggot comments just for being like, look, even if you think it's fake, wear a fucking mask. It doesn't matter. Fucking sheep, pussy. You're never gonna get SNL. It's like that's not what this is about. And yes, I am.
Yeah, man. I agree with you though. I think it's at one point there is a leap of faith that has to be taken that has more to do with your social context than anything else. It's like, who am I friends with? Who do I want to be friends with? That's what I'm going with. And you find the information that goes with that. You live a happy life, and that's that. And then, dude, you find another online internet group that comes out into public and like, ugh! You just have to fight them to the death.
Yeah.
And then it's fine. Everything will be fine. We just have to kill all the other people who disagree with us, and everything will be fine again. That's all we need.
Yeah, true.
We just need total domination.
We need to dominate. We need to dominate over gay security guards.
But dude, to go out and fight, to watch the news and be like, and go out and fight people, it's like, dude, you might have failed the biggest intelligence test.
Yeah.
To sit there and watch CNN or Fox and be like, I gotta get out there. It's like, God damn, dude.
I didn't want to, but I gotta take care of business. I gotta take this into my own hands because nobody else will.
Just watching Rambo 3 and you're like, fuck it, I gotta do something.
I'm gonna shoot a guy in cargo shorts in Wisconsin. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
It just keeps getting gayer.
True.
Every day.
But I mean, the news would, and that's the other thing too, with all this like persuasion stuff. All they have to do is keep bringing up bad, horrible, scary shit, and like it's going to hit a fever pitch before the election, because it's like if you can get like, if they can prove that it was like that was an act of far right aggression, and then if the far right can be like, a guy was just outside with his AR-15 walking his dogs, and these guys threw Molotov cocktails at him, and it's like, so it all depends on how you're presenting it.
Yeah,
he was taking a nice walk with AR-15 and some clips on him, and fucking these thugs attacked him.
Yeah.
Then you get people being like, he was out there. I mean, he started fucking shooting people. But it's like, did he walk out there and was just like, come on, guys, stop protesting?
Yeah, the thing is, I think he's legally fine.
Well, for what he
but
was
that
doing.
doesn't, who cares?
Yeah.
They're like, well, legally he did nothing wrong other than carry a firearm across state lines or something. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, it's also when politicians do like, my daughter was down at the protest and she got shoved. It's like, don't go.
And then you end up arguing. If you talk to somebody about it that feels strongly about it one way or the other, you end up arguing against it.
Yeah.
Just rationally being like, well, he shouldn't have been there. And then if I'm arguing with someone that's like, fucking murderer, it's like, well,
yeah,
I think it might have been self-defense. Like, it's just, I don't know.
I mean, this country has a lack of clean masculine energy, dude. You need to have clean masculine energy. Just be like, dude, I don't even watch that shit. Here's what I got going on. And it's like, you can completely ignore it. It's just Lost. If everyone watched Lost and was like, yeah, dude, we are on a desert island. Yeah. It's like, just turn it the fuck off. Dude, if you turn that shit off, if they told me about COVID and if I didn't know about it, I'd be like, yeah, we're all inside.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks, you'd be like, not even say anything. You're like,
I was going to go to a bunch of businesses and be like,
gone.
Dude, they shut down Philadelphia and I would walk my dogs at night forgetting like the whole city was shut down.
Yeah.
Not a soul. Dude, I would walk around like, what the I'm like, oh shit, I forgot they locked down Philly.
Oh fuck, martial law.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I forgot about
that. Martial law that was enacted.
But then right now it's pretty sweet because if you have any problems with cops, all you have to do is be like, yo, I fucking love you guys. And they're like, just go ahead, man.
Oh, they probably are
thanks.
so fucking happy to hear that.
Yeah. Just to be like, yo, man, you guys fucking
Yo,
cool.
have you seen videos of the people screaming at people to put up the fist?
No.
They go around this. I think it was in D.C. So people would be like dining outside, and then like a group of protesters would come up and be like, "Put your fucking fist up for Black Power right now!" And it's white people like getting screamed at with bullhorns, like just what you munching a little eggs Benny and a mimosa.
So brunch is life.
And then some people get drunk enough to be like, you just stand their ground and be like, "Fuck that, dude! You don't tell me what to do." Even if you're a liberal city slicker, you get a couple mimosas in you. That fucking Second Amendment, that fucking 1776 is here.
No, for sure. If you're kind of
like, put your fist up. You're like, "I love this country. Don't you tell me what to do."
People getting patriotic after mimosas. People getting patriotic after mimosas is so fucking funny.
Back to the fucking thing of being afraid of things, though. It's almost comical now to be afraid of Muslims. Remember we were afraid of Muslims?
Done.
And now it's like, I'm afraid of race riots.
Dude, it's crazy. Again, what the fuck happened? You're telling me...
We need ISIS to make a comeback.
Yeah, man.
We need to get
We
fired
might have
up.
to join ISIS to bring this country together. Well, that's no longer a threat, dude. Right now,
ISIS is done.
Yeah, we're dealing with the far right. They just
I forgot about it. I forgot we fucked them up. Trump's speech, he was like, "Yeah, remember when I killed the leader of ISIS? Remember when we blew up that guy from Iran?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." It was like less than a year ago. We blew up a fucking
that was the guy who
Iranian general. We just hit him with a missile.
The guy who died like a dog.
No, that was al-Baghdadi.
So he hit another guy?
He hit a general from Iran in their government, like a military. Yeah, he just blew him up. And America was like, "What the fuck are you going to do about it, Iran?"
Holy shit.
They didn't do shit, dude. We killed their general. And everyone was like, World War III is going to start. We were like, psh. Yeah, right, dude. Basically, the U.S. was Godfrey.
Do you think?
And I was Iran, dude. I got hit. They were like, "What's that pussy going to do about it?" I was like, "Nothing. Sorry."
Yeah, it's... I mean, there has to be an overwhelming majority of people who are like, all right, this is getting really ridiculous.
I think that everybody is. It's the same thing it's always been.
Yeah.
Most people are like, "This sucks."
Well, dude, they went
And
from...
then there's just retarded people in the streets.
Well, went from failed...
Fuck, I was trying not to say that word.
It's all right.
I was trying not to say... I already said it. Fag. I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I'm going back to that.
You only do one at a time, dude. Pick one. And stick with it. You can't
The
give
F's
up.
and R's are
It's like your
flowing.
favorite food. You can't give up.
Can't
too
just
many.
give them up at once. True.
You got to diet. You got to go lean. Go Mediterranean
True.
diet, dude.
We're going to work...
Give up Mediterranean diet. Give up
gay's
fag.
not even on the table. Gay's still there. I'm not even close to working my way up to not saying gay.
Not saying this is gay.
This is gay is not going anywhere.
I think you're. Yeah, you can't. Again, if you only lose 2 pounds a week.
F word's a
dude,
tough one. That thing hits hard.
That's
one that needs to go. That's like eating cake.
Yeah, that's
If you're doing a diet, you just got to cut out the cake.
I'm in natural or regular settings. I'm good. If I get angry, if I hit the level 10, with someone fucking with me in a car, I gotta watch with that because I'll fucking if I get seeing red angry, it's immediately coming out, and I just drive away oh fuck.
It's a good one to screen.
It's only ever I only ever fight with old men, old fat guys in construction vehicles.
That hits them the hardest.
Dude, it kills them. I told you about the guy who fucked me up the other day. The guy who was in a truck, it was exactly like my dad's truck, and he wouldn't let me over. And I'm like, dude, come on. He started, you should blah, blah, blah. And he did this thing to me. And I completely blacked out and was trying to get my car handle. My dad would always go like this. And when I would get discipline slips, he would go. And I'm like, fuck. He'd walk over and just kick me in the ass. Dude, this old man.
So this guy hit you with it?
Exact same truck just went like this. And I was like, fuck
Why did
you,
you do that?
motherfucker.
Why did you do that to you?
I was trying to get into the lane. He wouldn't let me in. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. And Brittany was on the other side. And I'm like, dude,
Damn,
let
you
me
two
in.
together are motherfuckers.
Road rage combo. I'm
insane,
good. I'm
dude.
pretty good. But dude, I was actually chilling. She was driving. I'm like, Brittany, fuck this
Oh.
guy. I was like, Brittany, just fucking go. It's road construction. We need to get out of this lane. He has a bazillion pipes. He had a bazillion. He had a bunch of pipes in the back of his truck. I thought I talked about this. He had a bunch of pipes in the back of his truck. He wasn't going anywhere. There was 4 feet. I start to go in. Or I was like, Brittany, go ahead. And the guy just inched up. And I looked at him like, dude, are you fucking serious?
It's the worst.
I was looking at him like, are you fucking serious? And he was like, you should have blah, blah, blah. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And he did this to me. And I just fucking started hitting the doors. Like, blah, 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 blah. You freaking
You called him bad
silly
words.
person.
You called him what Godfrey called the security guard.
Yeah. No, I Godfreyed on him.
You hit him with a hard Godfrey.
Hard Godfreyed. And he was fucking pissed. I was pissed. And then I was like, Brittany, just get us out of here. We have the windows down. We're in the middle of
We're
we're like Rittenhouse Square. We're like a really rich area.
You guys are fucking Kyle Rittenhouse Square. You and your lady are fucking
Yeah. I'm not proud of it, bro.
tag team, dude. You guys might be the tag team road rage champs.
We're pretty good.
That would be a
We're pretty
tough
good.
car to run into.
She'll honk. She'll reach across me and honk the horn sometimes.
Yeah.
It makes me so fucking mad.
Dude,
But-
I saw her in a fucking like Target parking lot, and I was like,
Oh, she was in a bad mood. If she's in a cranky mood, we've both been working on that. If she's in a bad mood, it's scary.
you guys go off.
Yeah. Well, first of all, if it's
You should be proud of this. This is a nice thing that you and your wife both have.
true.
You guys both,
Well, if I'm in the
especially if you're combined together, spazzing on people.
true. Well, it's
That's-
also like I'm usually like, yo, chill, and then someone will say something like shitty or like do something aggressive. I'm like, now,
Now
before
you're
I can
in.
even think, I'm like, I have to fight.
Yeah.
So now I'll be like hanging out the car, like, fuck, we're fighting right now. But yeah, that's what I worry. I can't even get involved in politics, as I'll fight people over like a red light. So I can't imagine putting like ideology behind it. So clearly, it would be full fucking be like, I must protect the Dollar General. Dude.
I have to protect the Dollar General. Tucker told me to. Tucker Carlson told me to protect the Dollar General. Now I have an assault rifle. And Overwatch is looking over. Just a different fat dork.
Well, it's like, yes, there are some, because there's people who go to protests and they're like, yeah, it was peaceful. And you're like, we're peaceful protesters. And there's people who are very clearly on video burning shit and looting it. So it's just like, you know, you watch one thing, you're like, they are burning stuff. You're like, I have to stop this. And it's like, I mean, again, if I owned a shop and people were looting it, I'd be very angry.
You'd be ticked.
I'd be very ticked.
I'd be ticked. And then a fucking guardian angel comes in the form of Kyle. Beautiful guardian angel comes. It's like, clear. Thank you, Kyle.
I mean, it is. And, you know,
Thank you for your service.
if you look at this from the left's perspective, when they see like the young black kids that get shot, and they're like, he was a drug dealer. He was up to no good. And like, if a young black kid walked out with an AR-15 and got shot, it would very clearly be like, you don't do that. You can't walk out with that. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they
just-
dropped those police reports pretty hard on those guys that get shot by the
my
cops,
God,
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they start digging.
I think that dude in Wisconsin might have been a bad hombre.
Who?
The guy that this whole thing is about in Wisconsin.
Well, who's the guy? That guy. He was a pedophile.
He got
apparently.
shot.
He got shot.
He
But
got
apparently, he was a
accused of
pedophile.
pedophilia?
Someone said he was a pedo. He's a pederast.
Lemaire, fact check that one.
I think
But-
he had sex. He entered. No, he wasn't a pederast. He was a rapist, allegedly. But like broke into like 3 women's apartments, and I think like he broke into the hen house.
He got in the hen house.
Yeah, I think. Well,
It's no good. It doesn't justify shooting him because they didn't. I don't
didn't
think
know.
they knew that about him before they shot him.
I don't think so.
That has to be a good feeling. If you're a cop that shoots an unarmed black dude, and then it's like,
Rapist.
oh fuck, he raped kids. Still my job. That's just cops' intuition. I had a good feeling about that shot.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I read his plates. I was like, that's a fucking pedo ass fucking plate number. No, I think he was like he was on like the sexual offender list. Basically, he had bad paperwork. So
Yeah.
he would have got. I mean, one of my boys probably would have hemmed him up, dude. If they saw him in the clink, they probably would have fucking put points on him, dude.
Lemaire, what have you found?
Snopes says it's false.
What? Snopes,
pedophile or
do you know
rape?
anything about? You know who owns Snopes?
Oh, what's
man.
it called? It said that according to Wisconsin state law, he is not a pedophile because it was supposed to be it's like sex with a minor, but it would have been like sex with a minor somewhere else, but not in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Oh,
So fuck
thanks,
Snopes.
Snopes.
Yeah,
Did
dude.
Snopes include that? They were like, not
No,
a pedophile
dude.
by a loophole?
Look, man,
Was he accused of sexual assault?
In the state of Rhode Island, it says something about happening in Rhode Island.
He
It's
was out in
considered
Rhode Island getting people?
3rd degree sexual assault.
That's bad paperwork, bro. I don't give a fuck what it says. How old was the girl?
Doesn't say. I'm not.
I mean, you know,
Maybe she was fibbing.
I don't know, but I read a thing saying that apparently he had like a warrant. People claim that he broke into their apartment.
It's not. It happened in Wisconsin. It's the same legislation as in Rhode Island. So technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
Yes, sexual assaulter,
So he's sexual assaulter, not a pedophile.
not a pedophile.
Rapist, not a pedophile. What Snopes? Did Snopes say that too?
Whoa. You know, sexual assault isn't rape.
Well, apparently this one was like broke into an apartment and like grabbed ass. I don't know.
Blake was previously been accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend, with whom he has 3 children. A criminal complaint was filed against Blake on July 6th, charging him with a felony, 3rd-degree sexual assault, misdemeanor, criminal
Is that the one
trespassing,
where he
and
stuck his
misdemeanor.
finger in her pussy and was like, "You've been with other men" or something? He broke into her house and did that. I got this whole. That might have been Biden, actually. I think Biden did that. Look, you fall into this rabbit hole of like.
You can't, dude. It's completely.
It's crazy because it's like
disoriented.
it doesn't matter if the guy it was charged with murder before you shot him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what his charges are if you're shooting people. But then it's like he was grabbing a fucking knife, and then the others it's like it's illegal to have a knife. It's like not when the cops are like put the knife down. Not when you're in a fight with women and the cops show up and you grab a knife.
Yeah, I think there's a speed limit.
But
When
then
the
it's
cops
like
show
maybe
up,
you should tase him. And it's I don't know who the fuck knows.
there's a human. Well, also
It's bad. It's still bad. That's what I know.
Well, the
It's
problem
bad.
with knives is people can close distance on you quicker than you can pull out a gun. So there's like a thing where like if someone's like 7 feet away from you, by the time you pull out a gun or taser, they can already have that thing in you. So you can spin these things a million different ways.
Yeah.
So yeah.
In this particular situation, a cop did have his gun out already, though. So
Yeah, they were all. There was like 3 cops. Wasn't there like 3 cops pointing guns at him?
Well, dude, this is the other thing too. None of us were there, so none of us have any fucking idea what we're talking about.
Agreed.
But we did see it.
What, the video?
Yeah, he's like reaching in,
Yeah.
and they're just like, "Put it down." It's not good.
But what were the 5 minutes before that like?
I don't know, but I can tell from look. I've watched enough World Star that I can tell you pretty much the first 5 minutes because
Yeah.
it starts basically in the middle of a World Star video.
Yeah.
They're like against a car, dog pile fight.
Who?
And then
Everyone's
a couple broads,
people are
there's
World Star.
ladies. They're World Star.
So it's 3
rolled up,
girls
they're like,
versus dude.
We got a World Star on.
We have a horizontally filmed video
Yeah,
coming
we got
up.
actually a pretty decent video going. It's in a minute. It's in 50 seconds, so we still got time to prevent a absolute beating. But
So there was a melee.
it was a World Star. Cops showed
who
up.
was fighting? 3 girls versus dude, or 2 girls?
I think the
one
dude
girl?
was maybe trying to break it up, but I think he might have been. I don't know. I don't know why he would ever get a knife at that moment.
Did he actually have a knife? People are claiming he didn't have a knife.
Fuck, I don't even know that.
Yeah. So he had. I mean, this is the
This
honest.
all sucks.
This is the honest to God truth of the matter, because otherwise you just go like, well, actually, blah 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 blah, and it's like, okay, so even if you saw a clip, like you didn't see the first 30 minutes, you didn't see this, you didn't know the interactions or that maybe people had with him. I don't know, but it's like you just see a thing and you just choose to go with it to appease your social network. That's all. That seems to be kind of the case, in my opinion. Because there was shit that comes out after all these. Where like, oh, actually, this happened. The Trayvon Martin stuff. There was like a guy wrote a whole book about that. How I think a lot of the Zimmerman sued.
I did, yeah.
Apparently
I think that guy sucks, and I think
He's a fucking asshole.
That guy turned out to be a fucking absolute tool.
Total dickhead. But then it's like apparently the girl who testified wasn't actually his girlfriend. There was like some weird shit that went on.
It's weird, wild shit. So it is. This is just. The thing is, though, when you see video of a dude getting shot by the cops, that like they got to be able to prevent that.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think.
Like, there's like 3 of them. There's one dude. He didn't seem that big.
Yeah.
He seemed pretty small. I think they could have tased him.
Yeah, but then
That seems like the. But who? I don't fight.
That's a hard armchair quarterback too. I used to always say that.
course.
I used to be, that's crazy. But then it's like, get a phone right now. If we all got a phone call, like there's a dude with a knife outside, let's go stop him. And you're like, all right, with my hands, or like hands or a taser. And you're like, all right,
Yeah.
see what happens. That guy starts screaming and shit. Just, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's definitely the people, how quick they are to jump to like, dude, like every single black person that's shot by the cops, there's people in America who will be like, all of those cases were bullshit. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, through reading a couple stories, you've discerned, and judge, jury, and executioner were like, no, that was all bullshit. And then the other side is like, no, they were all completely, that was
Yeah,
totally uncalled for.
I looked at it for 5 minutes. I can tell you the answer.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's shitty, but it's like, dude, does it really affect you in a way that you need to put your mind, body, and soul into right now, or is this a thing being perpetrated by the media, or like perpetuated by the media to sway you politically? You know what I mean? It's like, is it fucked up? Yes. Is it your business? I don't know. Probably not. You know, I'm a 23-year-old white chick from Iowa. I'm going to watch the news and dedicate my life to what they. It's like, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. We're working on that.
Because you tight.
Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, act like it's a sneeze every time. That's funny.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't
It's
buy.
crap. It's junk. We're getting junk, dude.
It's junk.
You know what I've been working on?
What?
History stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. That's I'm telling you.
That's all you got to do.
It's a vortex, dude. As
Yeah,
soon as
you know
go
who
into
actually might be the man?
Who?
Custer.
Hell yeah. The guy who killed all those Indians?
Yeah. Indians killed him.
Did they kill?
Yeah. So, you know.
He could have.
You didn't see the full footage.
I think he could have lassoed them, and
He could have lassoed a couple, but they ended up. He's got him pretty good.
that was his last stand, right?
He had a last stand. He was standing.
So he was just
Sitting
like,
Bull fucking got his ass. Sitting Bull rules. Custer actually rules. A lot of people don't know Custer's the man because there's I don't know, there's that version of history where it's like any white imperial man is bad. And it's like, nah, dude, that guy fucking ruled.
Custer
Custer
slaps.
Custer slaps, dude. They're like, he finished last in his class at West Point. He was an arrogant dickhead. It's like, bro, he was having fun. He was first off, I'm reading about Custer, and I'm like, psh, me and Custer are pretty much the same, dude. Just Mr. Cool, dude. Just Mr. Cools, bro. No, Custer was like hot. Well, he wasn't hot. He looked like he kind of looked like Ben Foster, you know, Hell or High Water.
Okay.
The crazy brother?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like him with like long hair. Baller, dude.
Hot.
Baller.
It's hot as hell.
He did some arrogant shit, though. After the Civil War, when they won the war, Grant hated him. My dog, Grant.
Yeah.
Ulysses?
Yeah.
How do you
Why
say
do
his
you
name?
hate Custer?
How do you say
Ulysses?
there you go.
Ulysses?
Nope. The
Ulysses.
first one. Yeah.
Ulysses.
I was trying to remember how you said it.
No, I used to call him
Ulysses.
I used to call him Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Ulysses or Ulysses. I used to call Ulysses Grant.
I think the S in the, yeah. So on the parade on the way to the White House in D.C., they were having a post fucking Super Bowl parade.
Yeah.
Boys are walking down. Grant was out front. Everyone's like, Grant's the fucking man. All of a sudden, Custer's horse just took off to the front of the line, and everyone was like, Custer! And Grant was like, that fucking bitch, dude. Who does that?
That must be so funny.
Who does that?
So he raced his horse.
And then Custer was like, my horse freaked out in the parade. I couldn't control it. And then they were like, dude, you're literally the best cavalryman. You're the best horseman in the country.
So he made the parade all about him. He stunted on the parade.
Custer stunted. Custer stunted hard, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
But he saved Gettysburg. Mm-hmm. Saved it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
That
was
really?
General Custer. All right? He was 23, and he ranked all the way up to brigadier general. 23 years old.
Yeah.
That's some kind of stuff.
Lemaire Snopes that if Custer saved Gettysburg.
Saved Gettysburg, dude.
Snopes like
Jeb
actually
Stuart.
he did it.
Jeb Stuart also fly.
Yeah.
Jeb Stuart was the Confederate cavalryman. Kind of Custer's. They were both dudes that kept it 100. They both were fly, dude. Cowboy hats, feathers, fucking all the gallantry. And then Jeb Stuart, who fucked up Gettysburg for Lee, was trying to sneak in behind him, the Confederate cavalry.
Yeah.
Not if Custer has anything to say about it.
What happened?
Custer came out. He got the fucking Michigan boys fired up. They were outnumbered 4-1. Got the Michigan cavalry. He said, "Come on, you Wolverines!" and charged in there. We got a gay bitch.
Excuse me.
Fuck.
Excuse you. So we got the Michigan boy. He fired up.
He got the Michigan boys fired up.
Kyle
He said,
Rittenhouse.
"Come on."
He got the Kyle Rittenhouse.
He got the Kyle boys. Dude, also, this is, speaking of fat guys doing things, this is very funny. I was watching, trying to watch,
Is KH fat?
bro, Kyle.
KR fat?
Yeah, he's a little chubby.
Chubby?
I literally got called him. Every single person that saw Kyle Rittenhouse was like, that was you, right? Yeah. I tried to watch Gods and Generals. I think that's the name of it. Mm-hmm. It's the other there was Gettysburg. You remember the movie Gettysburg?
Yeah.
They made another one called, I think it's called Gods and Generals. Same cast, mostly, but it's about like, it's the most like, it's just like Confederate propaganda. That was just like a movie in the 90s.
That came out.
It's hilarious.
The Confederates.
It was
like
all
Confederates
about how
cool.
fucking sick the Confederates were about, like, we love this country and God and all. Virginia is my country, sir. And then just like, slavery is not good, but I love my country of Virginia. Like every single Confederate, and it's like, I'm actually pretty good friends with my slaves. Like, it's fucking crazy. And then
I don't know reading thing. I don't follow it.
They have like Stonewall Jackson in the movie.
I can't read either.
Yeah, he's like Stonewall Jackson's like best friends with his slave in the movie.
Is he really?
Yeah, and he's like before at one point in the movie, they're like, he's like, hold my hand, Jasper, whatever ridiculous name
He takes off
Mr.
his-
Pebbles, hold my hand, man. I respect that I won't let ride a horse. Hold my hand, and then he's like, let's pray together, Lord, end this scourge of slavery. Like, and it's just like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Lord
But,
bless these people I own.
Someday, let me, not be afraid to take a loss financially and free them. But what was making me laugh was they had a ton of reenactors for
I was
the.
hearing him saying his prayers and he sees Mexicans. He was like, what?
Lord, you heard my prayer and sent me these Mexicans.
How much were they? What, $3?
Pretty much free. Perfect. And I don't have to feel guilty.
They just give him NAFTA, and he was like, what?
Thank you, Joe Biden, for giving us NAFTA and freeing us.
We can use other people's slaves?
What's that? You enforced the crime bill? So now we can use slaves again in prison? Thank you, Joe Biden. But you did a TikTok dance and you talked to Cardi B? Oh, no guilt to you. But, fucking, what was making me laugh is they use reenactors in both of these movies, in Gettysburg and in Gods and Generals. They use, because, they didn't really have good CGI in the 90s, so they just literally had full reenactments of these battles, but the only people that do reenactments are fat dudes. So for some reason, like
With ponytails?
like all the actors are like historically kind of accurate. Like they look like the generals they're portraying. They're like skinny because everybody back then was fucking skinny.
Yeah.
Nobody was fat,
Yeah.
especially in the South.
You got to be like a millionaire.
yeah, and which is hilarious because in like 2 generations, everybody in the South is fat.
Yeah.
It took like 2 generations from like skinny farm boys to just obese.
It's high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, they got fucked, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're people. There's like that's another epidemic.
But yeah, when
Trump
you get to watch
fat.
the movie, fat. Trump's taking care of fat, dude. If you're never gonna watch this fucking movie, but
I'm gonna check it out for real.
It's-
If you're
if
telling
you
me
watch
it's
it,
all fat people
it's
and like
so
hot
crazy.
generals
It's-
with like cool beards, and
but then they show the battle line, and it's all just fat dudes like. But then before they go off to battle, it's like their southern mothers and they're fucking in the parlor. Like,
Yeah.
I quilted you this flag, Henry. I love you and defend this country of Kentucky. He's like, I will, Mama. I'll come back in one piece now. Then they run off. They're like, we got to defend slavery. It's pretty great.
dude, actually, speaking of the epidemic of fatness, Lemaire suffered a fat attack, dude, in public.
Oh, you bring up Lemaire's fat attack? Lemaire.
Lemaire said it wasn't a fat attack.
It is
Lemaire,
100% a fat attack. Dude.
I'll give you the version.
Before we go any further, I will say this. High school football,
Yeah.
every single year a kid suffered from a fat attack. And it's the funniest thing in the world. No, you remember this? When the pussy kids on the team would be like, I'm having heat stroke. And they'd have to sit in the gator. They'd have to sit in the gator under the shade. Fat attacks on the football
Fat
field.
attacks are real.
And then occasionally dudes would die from fat attacks. Like every year across the country, a bunch of dudes die from fat attacks in practice. But every year, kids, one of them listens to this. One of my friends had a fat attack, and I know he listens to this. They taped ice across his chest, and he had to sit in the gator with his shirt off.
Yeah, you need. They're like EpiPens or
Nugs,
like
dude. What up,
defibrillators.
Nugs?
Instead of the defibrillator, you need like a fan for a fat
Yeah.
attack. You're just like, hold on, let
Fat
us
attacks are brutal.
blow some air, turn it up. No, we need high. Turn it up to high, doctor.
So Lemaire, you got sent to the gator, dude. They had to put you under a tree.
This was a story I heard. It was that the place was packed, right? So already it's packed, summertime. The threat levels for a fat attack are high. So I said Lemaire pulls up.
They should have that on the news. Like
Fat-
the Weather Channel be like,
fat-
today's fat attack probability is red. We're in the red today. Might want to powder your balls, fats.
Powder your balls and keep a towel handy to dab your head.
If you're black, you can carry a towel, which is nice.
I saw a guy dabbing his head today.
If you're white, you must wear shorts and Crocs.
Yeah, so Lemaire, the story was you rolled up, it was sweltering, it was crowded, and then
Showed up uninvited.
a good friend of the
Correct me if I'm wrong. Uninvited to
Well,
a full
he was
capacity.
warned. He was warned. Our friends were like, Lemaire, it's really crowded here and it's really hot. You can come, but it's going to be kind of miserable.
So his friends were like, "There's a good chance you're gonna have a fat attack." I'm not gonna say it, but it's hot up here. It's not built for the thicks,
Yeah.
the fats.
You
dude.
were discovered on the steps of this place. Am I correct? Sitting, not laying.
Didn't make it to the roof.
No, I think he made it. He went back in.
You can make like a video game out of it, like an Oregon Trail. Just Lemaire trying to get to a rooftop. You
Dude, it was hot.
have to stop and hunt for chips. You have to dump, dude.
Dude, it gets even better. So the story I heard that I guess you went out there like, oh, it's too crowded, hit the steps, and then you were discovered by a friend of the podcast sitting there.
Friend of the podcast found you.
She was like
collapsed in the hallway.
concerned, and was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And you were like, "I don't feel well." So then you went and
They
laid.
gotta treat it. They gotta throw buckets of water on him. They gotta treat him like a whale being transported to a different tank. They gotta throw water
Dude,
on him.
Lemaire was then transported to the owner's bed, and laid in the owner's bed. Fans on. Did you have a cold towel? I believe there's a cold compress applied.
No, I don't know.
Ice, maybe.
You don't know? You blacked
ice.
out?
There was
You
ice.
passed out?
You fatted out. There was ice. Your Honor, I fatted out. I don't recall. There was ice. I think the person applied ice, and he laid it
To his brow. Was she like,
True.
"Thank you"?
Yeah, Lemaire. Quick question. I mean, look it off the.
Look at you! Look at your pride right now. I see your
I don't
pride.
have any pride.
Admit your
I don't have
attack.
No, I was being a cool guy. And
You're
I
being
was
Mr. Cool?
I was being Mr. Cool.
How
I was
cool?
at the punchline before
Oh, that's
being
Mr.
Mr.
Cool.
Cool with
Yeah.
Andy and Nate, and I had like 3 or 4 scotch and sodas.
You can't drink. Do you drink?
I drink a little
I
bit.
feel like I've never drank with you.
No, we have to.
Now he drinks.
Well,
He's a
because
mogul.
True. Now these bullying white executives.
So you had a couple scotch and
I had a
sodas.
couple scotch sodas. Then I go to the roast battle, very nervous. Get upstairs.
What are you nervous about?
Because I didn't think I'd get in, and then you get.
Oh, because it was full capacity, and they said don't come.
Yeah, more welcome.
We can't let you
Yeah,
in.
but what else am I going to do? Just wait.
That's a Mr. Cool move. I know what you did. You big timed everybody there. You
I
said,
didn't big
"Psh,
time
you know
everybody.
me.
More scotch and sodas. You
I'm
barged
Matt
in.
and Shane's producer. You
You
know
barged-
me.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
So you ran to your car and grabbed a knife.
True.
I followed Andy and Nate in.
And Matt's wife was there to stop you.
Andy was on
Damn.
a roast battle, so I followed them in.
Got you.
Andy was on it, so I came with him. And then they had this drink in the back that was like wine and I don't know. It was I drank
Jungle
a bunch.
juice?
I drank a bunch. I think it was
Sangria,
jungle
bro?
juice. I think it was jungle juice. I drank a bunch.
Sangria brings me back to Madrid. I'm going back to Madrid, dude. I'm getting some sangria. Little fall, you get to walk through the streets and the marketplaces. They just ladle you some fucking
You gotta go, dude.
sangria.
You gotta go back.
I said, dámele. Dámele.
You're back like a full like old school country, like a little.
I'm going full
Paris
I'm going
schoolboy.
back MAGA, dude. I'm going full MAGA.
Probably
with
get respect over there.
the fascistas?
Fascistas, dude.
The fascistas will be like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
dude, get this guy in here.
So Lemaire, so you go in there, you shoulder to the punch bowl,
Yeah.
You came
elbow
in
your way to the punch bowl.
shit-faced.
I came in drunk and I started power drinking, and then the show was over, and I was like, I got to go on the stairs. I'm sweating, and I threw up, and then I went to sit down, and then Kyle
Threw up?
a friend of
Ew,
the
you
show-
threw a punch?
I threw up. It was like a lot. It was like
Yeah, but you threw up there was food in there.
yeah, there was food in there. too.
Jesus Christ.
What were you grubbing on beforehand?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. What were you grubbing on?
It
You
was
know.
probably Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle and
Chipotle scotch and jungle juice in a fucking hot stairwell. That's like a pressure cooker, dude. That's like a
dude.
They put that's like what those
That's a
kids.
bomb.
That's Boston Marathon. They just put Chipotle and scotch in a Lemaire, set him on the sidewalk, and he exploded.
So you hit the steps, you puke.
After I puke, I hit the steps. I was on the steps because I was waiting for the bathroom to open up and waiting for nobody to be there so I can go puke. But then I was discovered.
Good friend Kyla
Very
Fox
good
discovers you.
Yeah, a lady found him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, what are you doing in here? Oh my God, are you suffering from a fat attack on the steps? No, it was Chipotle. That's a fat attack, dude. Don't try to blame fucking pre-existing conditions on this.
That's true. That's like a COVID test.
that's
you
a
have
COVID
pneumonia
test.
and you have a little bit of COVID. So you're discovered on the steps. So you did take refuge. You St. Francis of
I
Assisi
accepted,
in someone
yes.
else's bed
Yeah.
till your feet.
You rested up. They laid you to rest in someone's bed.
He was in a fevered state. In his fevered state.
Oh, dude, just putting a fucking like sweaty dude you didn't invite to a party in your bed. I fucking hate you for this.
Sneakers on.
I didn't lay in the bed. I laid on this.
I mean, I can't believe you assumed he was wearing sneakers, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, they were. Side of the bed, though. I didn't put my feet on the bed.
Were you wearing your tennis shoes? Your finest tennis shoes? You didn't put your feet on the bed.
No,
You remember that. You don't remember anything else.
No, I remember Kyla.
You remember the thing where you were polite. That's what you remember?
I remember Kyla guided me to the bed, and then she left.
Did you think you were getting some?
No.
You're like, damn, girl, you gonna take You move quick. She found you in the stairwell. I was like, come on, get to the bedroom now.
Quick, you have 24 hours. So how did you recover? What happened?
I laid down for like 10 minutes, and I went upstairs on the couch, talked about basketball, and then I drove home.
Fat attack. If
You
you
drove
recovered
home.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
But man, no more driving. Drinking and driving? Come on.
Yes.
That's,
in
come
the,
on,
in the
man.
age of Uber, dude? Come on, man.
In the age of Uber? Come on, man.
That
That's
happens.
crap.
It happens, dude. It
That
happens.
does happen.
It's crap.
You're talking to Mr. Cool himself right now.
Yeah,
Obviously,
dude.
that happens, dude. I've Mr. Cooled out. I was recently. Mr.
Really?
Cooled out on like Wednesday.
Did you really?
Yeah. What day is it? It's Tuesday? Never mind. I Mr. Cooled out on. Fuck.
Sometime.
One of these days.
Yeah.
It's all blurry, dude.
What'd you Mr. Cool on?
Went out with my friend who happens to be a POC.
Yeah.
We then met up with another POC. So it was me and two POCs, and we had fun.
Were you guys cooled out?
We were all three of us were cool as fuck.
Damn.
Shout out Andre. Andre, good pal, dude.
Yeah.
Friend of the cast. He's probably
Really?
listening to this right now.
Fuck yeah.
Something you need to know about Andre. He scored a touchdown in the Rose Bowl. Whew. Come on now.
Damn, dude.
That's the type of squad I roll with.
That's what I'm talking
Only
about.
elite ballers.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you guys were Mr. Cool.
Then we were all of us were Mr. Cool.
Really?
Yeah. No, it felt even worse. Continue to feel worse. When am I going to grow out of it?
The Mr. Cool stage? It's tough when you're in the
coming.
big, when you're in
It's
the big
coming.
when you're in the big app.
It's coming.
Oh, it'll be such a monumental change, dude. If you completely get out of Mr. Cool, it's gonna be.
Then you evolve into if I got out of being Mr. Cool,
It's Phil Gillis.
I'd be full time. No, I'd be full time. Well, that is
It's
full
full-time Phil Gillis.
Phil Gillis is
He's still
always-
Mr. Cool.
He's Mr. Cool every night, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot he drinks.
He stays Mr. Cool.
Yeah,
Actually, his Mr. Cool is easily my favorite version of my dad.
just
Him being drunk is my favorite version, which I guess is pretty fucked up now that I think about it.
just having a good time.
Him having a good time is, yeah. Because he's never a mean Mr. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
He's always
True.
Mr. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of the curse of having like a pleasantly drunk Irish dad. It's like, no, he's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
an
great.
alcoholic. It's like, it kind of rules, dude. If he quit drinking, I'd actually be sad. Like,
Yeah.
He was like, if I had like a serious dad,
Yeah,
but you just got to trade like 20 years of life
true.
to have a cool dad.
Dude, my grandfather drank every day. He lived till he was like 85. He was demented, but
He was demented.
he lost it there for a little bit towards the end. But
Oh man, I can't believe how good. Look, where are we at time? We got.
1:15.
All right, we're gonna switch over to the Patreon.
yeah. What do you got? Plug it up, bro.
Yeah, this weekend I'll be at Wise Guys in Salt Lake City. Please come to that. Please come to all these, especially the Minnesota one. I think that's gonna be my toughest one.
You think soda?
Minnesota is gonna be bad for me. So this
surprised.
weekend is Salt Lake City. Next weekend's Phoenix. Weekend after that's Minneapolis or Bloomington, wherever the Mall of America. I'm gonna be in the Mall of America. This is gonna be a dark, depressing week.
Nah, dude.
That Minnesota gig, I believe, is gonna be rough.
Maybe.
Please show up to that. Otherwise,
Bombing in the Mall of
Otherwise, I'm
America
gonna
for
kill
4
myself.
people would be so fucking funny.
dude, if I have to,
We're in the Mall of America. What's up?
Mall of America just bombing.
I think you'll be fine, dude. I think
That'll be
fine.
depressing. But It'll be fun though. It'll be a good stretch. I rented a car from Salt Lake. I rented a truck, a small truck. I'm gonna drive along the Rockies down to Phoenix.
Man. Come on,
Man. I probably don't know geography. I'm gonna not be near the Rockies at all. But I think the Grand Canyon's on the way.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stop at that. Take a look at
Donkey down that.
Take a look. Say, all right. Things check out.
For sure.
Exactly how I imagined. And then I think I'm gonna go to Stanhope's for a couple days. Be Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
This is 3 weeks of Mr. Cool.
That's the capital of Mr. Cool.
That might be the coolest.
True.
I'm gonna be Mr. Cool, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean,
But yeah, come to all of them if you can. If you live in any of those shitholes that I just named. If you're from Utah, Arizona, or Minnesota. Fucking losers. But all right, we're gonna switch over to the Patreon where I plan on attacking my good friend Chris O'Connor over his political views.
Nice. I think we shored up some solid points on this one, being like, look, we don't know.
Yeah, look, we don't know shit, and anybody who thinks they do is stupid.
Yeah, I would say for people to just, slow it down before they.
Yeah, knock it off. That's our political opinion.
Well, that's been something I've been doing. I every morning I sit in a chair, and it's not even meditating. I just strip myself down to sim mode, where I just sit in a chair, and I'm like, I'm just a dude sitting in a chair. And anything that's bugging me is just some weird shit that I'm perpetuating into my own life. And I go upstairs, and I'm saying, I'm just a dude upstairs.
What if it's when you've done wrong? Like when you dose Jay?
Well,
but again, at the time, I thought it was funny.
I mean, dude, it was one hit. I mean, it's...
I don't know acid, so you could have been like, that's crazy, and I'd be like, oh.
It's not a welcoming thing. It's also like, it's not a lot, but it's also like if somebody slips...
He's never done it.
There's an inherent... Yeah, it's just scary because, like, I remember I used to, like, handle, like, decent amounts of acid, and it's scary when you're holding like fucking a big thing of it. So it's like, it's pretty terrifying.
I think Jay was on the same page as me, where it's just like, is this what we're doing now?
Yeah,
like where it's just a moment of like, are we more outrageous than comedy at this? I don't know.
It's junk. It's junk.
That was crap and junk.
It's one hit though,
but it was very funny.
Yeah,
it's funny junk, dude.
It is.
Sometimes junk can be funny.
It must have made the night very entertaining.
The podcast was great.
Podcast was great.
Except I felt like a freaking horse's ass when I woke up, though.
It's a teaching moment.
I showed my ass. I was screaming the whole episode.
Were you?
Talking over everybody.
You were on acid,
Mr.
dude.
Cool,
you were on acid. What are you going to do?
It didn't kick in.
I know.
I was not on acid yet.
You were on half-hit acid, dude.
Yeah. No, I was just Mr. Cool. I was screaming over people.
Dude, I did that when I was younger. I made a gigantic weed cake and gave it to a bunch of people. Horrible idea.
Didn't tell them?
Hey, man, I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
Wait, you really dosed.
Dude, I legitimately was coming from a good place in my heart. I was like, I love weed. These people just don't know they do yet. And I shared it with everybody, and, 911 got involved. It was bad, dude. It was,
911 got involved?
Pretty bad.
Did you have to be like, yeah, who did it?
I blamed
Who's the son of a bitch who did it?
Somebody dosed me. I was like, someone gave me a cinnamon cake, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Oh, yeah,
but some black guy.
That is what really happened.
Some fucking black guy gave me this cinnamon cake. There he is. There's that son of a bitch there.
I bought There was a Muslim gentleman selling turtles and cinnamon cake.
Oh, yeah, that was back then. That was back then. We were afraid of Muslims.
There was a black Muslim gentleman.
I think it was Al-Qaeda.
Selling bean pies.
I think it was Al-Qaeda.
Cinnamon cakes. Yeah, dude, but I learned the hard way. That was like...
People were not happy about it.
Dude, I felt really bad. I mean, it was like, again... If you're a youngster, it sounds like, oh, this will be so fun. I love weed, therefore they do too.
That's what I was saying. Like, I went through this whole thought process of, like, I don't think I would care.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, I'd be like, oh, this will be fun.
Yeah.
I think.
You have a hardy constitution. You have a hardy mental constitution, though.
What do you mean?
You can handle. I'm saying you can handle yourself.
Say?
You have a very hardy constitution.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. If a mental constitution, the fact that someone could be like, I just hit you with LSD, and you're like, we'll see where this takes me.
Yeah,
that's a strength. For a lot of people, I might
bug
out.
What about all that gay guilt I have?
Well, it's well placed to be like, yeah, I shouldn't do it. It's just a
I shouldn't dose, Mike. like one of my mentors that helped me.
I don't think
this guy who really helped me, and his girlfriend who's been.
Yeah, well, you're
so
also
nice.
Everything's magnified too, because it's like not like it just happened in like a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere. It's like it happened. It was
100,000 fucking people.
Yeah, but it's also again, you weren't the total agent of cause. That you didn't completely.
I know,
and you're not really a psychedelic dude, So you don't, I don't know if you've spent like long, hard hours and like horrible, terrible trips, and it's
No,
like,
never.
Exactly. So it's like to not no offense, dudes like you, it's just drugs and
Yeah.
it's a spiritual tool, dude.
Yeah,
You strong arm Big J spiritually, dude.
I did. What a fucking treacherous act.
And it wasn't even the fact that it was.
But-
It wasn't the effect of the drug. It was probably like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Yeah, I can't speak for him, but I think he was just bummed out that he took a beating during this whole election thing.
I heard
He took
porn
just
turned their back
dude,
on him.
constant L's. Every week just happened, and then that's what made it funnier too. Like that's like because once you realize like Jay's the one getting hit.
Yeah.
Anytime he fucks up, it's just like, oh, it's even funnier. And Lewis is Lewis is a fucking idiot.
I
So
wanted Lewis
he's
to win so bad.
Lewis got we killed him.
He lost really bad.
Lewis he got 20%. Ari got 48%.
Did he really?
Yeah. But that was another thing. Jay got 10%. Jay got like 450 votes, dude. It was like sad. It was like uncomfortable. And then while he's giving his concession speech, Ari puts acid in front of his table, and I was just like, all right, we're doing this.
So what happened? How did you? What's your involvement?
Well, I kept being like moving shit, and then I knew it was coming. I could have, in hindsight, should have got it to Lewis. Should have found a way to get it to Lewis.
Get it back.
Very easily.
Get it back to the origin.
It would have been so easy to have given it to one of the waiters, one of the waitresses, or like to the staff, which we were sitting next to. Be like, bring that out with the next round.
Put it to Lewis.
I'll pretend I'm with Lewis, making Ari drink, and be like, everybody should chug their beer. Get Lewis a beer.
Yeah.
We would chug it. He would chug it.
Yeah, true.
Would have been so easy.
Hey, look, man.
But-
when you're fucking in the pit, dude, and you're making decisions on the ground, you can't kick yourself.
I know.
Man. You just have to dust yourself.
I
off.
know. I talked to Jay. Things are fine. I feel better. But I'm gay. That's my problem.
Hey, man, it's better than watching someone get carried out by the ambulance screaming and shit.
Oh, is that what happened with the cake? Oh my god, dude!
I was 19. Goddammit.
And someone spazzed like that? Was this at a party? You
Couple
brought a
people
cake?
spazzed. No, it's just in my house. It was like a
Was it a
regular
house
Tuesday night.
party?
Yeah, it was just a Tuesday night.
Oh, I thought the guy. Oh my god!
It was.
You hit your family with
first of all, a black Muslim gave me this cake. Let's take the
fucking
story
black
straight.
Muslim, dude. Boko Haram.
Exactly. This is Boko Haram. I think Godfrey actually.
Somali
sent me this
pirate.
cake. I think Godfrey gave me this cake.
I think Godfrey, I believe, is Nigerian.
Godfrey used to sell weed on Drexel's campus. So but yeah, it was like.
I bet Godfrey's cool.
I heard because I was like. We all ate it, and I was like, dude, I'm stoned to the fucking bone. I'm like, these guys all ate like 3 times the amount I did, and I was like, oh no. So then, like, my friend went over and was like, dealt with that. I heard about that situation. I was popping off, and she just went home, the person, and then my friend went over there, and that was like, dude, parents got called from like drove. It was bad. And then our other roommate, our one.
How did you never tell me this story?
I never told you the story.
No.
Dude, so then my other roommate. So there's like.
Oh, how dare you fucking cast stones at my dosing?
I wasn't. I was
How dare you? I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
So I'm telling you, this is gonna happen to anyone.
Yeah.
So that
anybody can dose an entire party.
I was sitting there.
It's gonna happen.
It wasn't
to
even a
anybody.
party. We were just studying, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, check this out!" And I just completely derailed the study session with a fucking humongous weed cake.
Oh my god, dude!
But I was chilling. I ate it. I'm having a fun time. I'm watching people just hit. Like I forgot. I ate like a weed cake dose. A little modest piece. They're like, "Yo, this shit is good." And I'm talking people who've never even had weed ever before. So this was like, dude, and I didn't think about this. I'm like, look, weed's great. Everyone should do it. I like it. It's the same thing. Like, if I like it, therefore you do
Yeah.
too. It's a theory of mine, dude. We're both fucking.
Yeah, it's like
pushing
it's
it.
fun.
Exactly. So, dude, so so I have my piece, and then like we're all watching the show, and I see my one roommate just being like, we're watching like Friends, and he was like, I was like, holy shit, that guy's stoned. So out of everyone,
just a bunch of your friends.
I was like,
we gotta call an ambulance.
dude, so I went downstairs. So I go downstairs. My girlfriend at the time came over. I'm like getting pussy and shit. I'm chilling. I'm like, man, this is great.
Just dosed a whole group of your friends that were over to study. Then you were fucking.
And then I was like, all right.
You were truly an evil hippie.
This was very evil hippie. So I was around.
You
them,
were
dude.
an evil
It was
hippie.
my environment. It was my context at the time. So I was like, so I'm like, oh man. And then I get word from my one friend. It's like, yo, one person's freaking out. I think they're going home. And I was like, okay. He's like, I'm gonna go over there and make sure. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, fuck, that could be a problem. So I think I was like, yo, I was like, I got a situation at hand. You got to fucking chill. So I go upstairs to like assess the situation. That's when I saw the one guy just being like, I was like, oh shit. And I see that dude. Yeah, but the funniest, so there was two other people had it. The one person, dude, this is the strangest fucking thing. It was like a 1950s psychology experiment. Like they did all kinds of shit you're not allowed to do today. So 3 people, one person, called their parent, had a total meltdown, called their parents, all this stuff, and totally understandable. And then the other person just was quiet, just went downstairs to their room, not a fuss. I'm like, all right, we got one situation. I had 3 fires. The other person's just having a blast watching like Everybody Loves Raymond or whatever on WB. So I'm like, all right, that looks good. I look down, dude. I'm not lying. So there's another dude. So the other dude comes out. He had a room that should have just been like a closet, but they made it a room. But it was like, pretty big. Yeah. So there's these bifold doors, and he comes in. It was like a sunroom with bifold doors, and he comes out and he's sitting like this, dude, on the fucking.
Yeah. I got you.
He's going like this.
With both legs.
It was one.
Oh, okay.
Just sitting there, like, going like this. And then I'm like, I'm looking from, like, a perch from, like, the second floor, looking down on him. Because there was, like, a little cutout you could look down. And I'm like, what's up, dude?
You're overlooking the people you toast. Yeah. Just checking in on them.
There was a cat. The place was sick. It was like a catwalk. And I'm looking down at him. And I'm like, what's up, dude? What are you doing? Dude, I swear to God, he is like, I just ate all of my cookies. And I don't know why. And I was just like, huh? And he just started going, oh, and he'd roll on his side. And he'd go, oh, and he'd roll. Dude, he was rolling around on the floor, just going, oh, for like an hour and a half, dude. Just wouldn't stop, just being like, I don't. And I'm like, dude, you're fine. Apparently,
my God.
They hit me too. I didn't know what was in it. Look, it's just weed. Relax.
You just be like,
look. I didn't know that cake had weed in it. I thought that was just a friend baking me a cake, but apparently it was drugs. So I had to be like, dude, you're fine.
What we should do is not tell anybody, especially our parents. And we're going to get through this thing.
So, dude, all night I'm just kind of like, look, actually, I think
I don't want to get my friend in trouble. You're not that type of guy, are you? You're not going to tell him. I'm not a fucking like, snitch.
Hey, man, you're okay. You'll be fine. And then we go downstairs. Actually, you know what? I actually don't even think at the time I said there was. I think I said to a couple people. I split it up. It's very Machiavellian.
I know what you're doing.
Weed. There was another guy. So all the next morning, we all congregate. We're eating breakfast. The only other guy who ate it was just kind of like, they were like, one guy's like, I don't know, man. I think there was like something else in there. And the one guy who was like high as fuck, who ate the most cake, by the way. The one dude who didn't affect him ate easily 3 times the amount of everyone else. He was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I was fine. And just was like, didn't even affect. Dude,
nice.
His eyes were bloodshot red. And he was just kind of like, I think he just completely blocked the experience.
I wonder if you never got high and didn't know you were dosed.
He just went to bed.
It must have just been like, fucking tired. It's like 4 p.m.
He just like watched some WB programming and then just hit the sack, woke up, be like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So it's like, there's something the way your mind works. I think it's just kind of being able to be like, no, this isn't happening, whereas other people being like, oh my God, I'm completely losing control.
Bro.
So he just somehow champed. Dude, if I had ate the amount he ate now, I'd be high for like 2 days. So it was definitely interesting. I mean, again, it was a horrible thing to do, but in terms of the,
You had a good social experiment. I was just watching over it and trying to be like, let's not tell anybody. Right? Don't tell your parents.
The stakes were high. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble.
We got to get...
Probably still can't.
We got to switch over to the page.
Yeah, let's get out of here. But again, I don't want you to feel alone in the fact of doing horrible, reckless stuff to people psychologically. I definitely
thank you. And join our Patreon.
Yes, please.
Welcome to this curated collection of clips from Matt and Shane's secret podcast. Let Shane's calm voice and laid-back insights ease you into a restful night. If this brings you peace, feel free to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What time is it where you are, and where are you watching from? Enjoy.
Hi, and welcome.
Hello. How are you?
We're back, dude. This is a fireside chat. Mistakes were made.
Damn.
My leadership failed.
No.
I made it, I fucked up. I did. I made a bad mistake, dude.
Did you?
I think so, yeah. Just by being like... we talked about it on the Patreon, but...
Yeah.
I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Shit got bad. I thought other things were going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I definitely triggered the negofag nest within our Patreon or our Reddit. Just like...
Negofags are definitely fired up right now.
Yeah, they are. I feel bad. Well, I feel bad because I loused up. It's like, my bad, guys. There was mistakes made, but it's like, it reminds me of being back in Bryn Mawr when it's like these guys have these strong emotional reactions at the drop of a hat with like no nuance, or there's like, this is what's happening. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's a shame.
So basically, you're calling the nego fags libtards.
They're sort of they share qualities. They do share qualities.
They are not gonna like the Reddit boys are liberal.
Not
pussies.
all. No, it's a type of thinking.
I'm not trying
it's a type of thinking that you just put any kind of filter on. When something happens, you're just like, it's like take a breath.
It's
Relax.
so funny that it's hard for me not to want to make you dig a deeper hole.
I know.
Like, there's a part of me that wants to just be like, well, why'd you do that? Just to be a dickhead? Just to be an asshole.
I know.
But I understand that the position you're in is shitty. When the nego fags on Reddit turn on you, it sucks. Because normally you open Reddit and you're like, oh, nice. Like, here's a funny quote. This guy rules. Especially with you, they're always like, oh, the shaman, fucking sick. Shane's a fat retard, shaman rules.
Well, if you're doing what they want, you're the best.
Oh, yeah.
They shower you with praise. As soon as they don't like something, they're like, their brain is just like, oh my God, the podcast is ending. That guy's a fucking fag. And it's just like, that's the other thing too. You lose translation of like if people are kidding and all this stuff. But yeah, man, it was a tumultuous day, dude. I mean, I take full responsibility, dude. I fucked up.
Really?
It was my bad. Yeah, it's my bad. That was my bad.
I mean,
I don't. I stand by my principles. My principles are sound. It's like, dude, I don't care about all that stuff. It's just my tactics, dude. Tactics could have been a little better.
You mercenaried out, dude. You hired a merc, brought in a different autistic man.
He got him. He got.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got him, dude. He got radio
He got
dogs.
Benghazi, dude.
He got left out to dry by Hill Dog McCusker.
I know. Well, that wasn't my plan. My plan was like, dude, I'll talk about it. It's cool. He's like, no, I'll handle this. I'm like, hey, man, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, to anybody listening that has no idea what we're talking about, good for you.
The vast majority.
Stay out of this world.
It is. It's
The
a
world
wicked
of podcast Reddit.
This is the problem, and I think I said this yesterday too on the Patreon. But it's like following the Shab thing. Like Shab will get hit with nego fags.
Dude, you might be.
I'm telling you, it's true. But he'll hit it and he'll nego fag back, where he's like, "You guys are losers." Like I go on this thing and I genuinely. It's like a broiling pit of just human sadness. You go on there and everyone's just like sad and angry.
Yeah.
It's like that's more of what I think is like the shitty part of it. It's not like fuck you guys are fucking gay. It's like we're all gay, whatever. But it's like you see, it really is like serious discontent, and I've been there before. Like I've been online and just been like fuck you, and it's I know how I felt back then, and it's a bad fucking feeling. I don't want anyone to feel like that. So I'm like, dude, just knock it off, man. But I'm gay. I'll just take it. I have like a 10-day gay sentence. I've been sentenced to gay for 10 days.
I can see it's with your gayness is weighing on you. I can't believe you're gay, dude.
It's not this. It's the same. It's not the fact that I'm gay. It's the same. It's the same like no appeasing compromise where it's like you try to say anything. People just twist your words into what they. I went through the same thing at Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
Just people who are just kind of, they just like, and a lot of that is kind of like personal shit of like, kind of like trying to like, put yourself on a mission. It's like, are you really moving the needle on this mission?
Are you?
Are you?
Are you?
But either way, that's that was my bad. That fully was. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
I fucked up. I did. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
I do. I'm worried.
I get it. It would fuck me up, but
when people go on there and they're like, I don't even care. I get like my stomach drops. I read it and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh God. But again, it's like one of those things logically where you're like, for people to take your stuff and then be like, how dare you tell us what to do with your stuff? It's like, I'm sorry. And then they'll be like, oh, I thought it was no gods, no masters. It's like, it still is, bro. You can't have someone be a master with no gods, no masters. It's like, yeah, dude. People try to get you to do what they want with no gods, no masters. It's like, that's not what no gods, no masters is all about, bro. It's about shooting from the hip.
Yeah, the Reddit comment, reading internet comments about yourself is crazy. It really is fucking crazy, especially like after a while you get kind of numb to it a little, but it's still like if somebody hits you with a good one, dude, it still fucks your day up, which is so funny.
Well, the problem is that stuff I really genuinely I can say honestly I don't care about. It's the Psych Null stuff. I don't want that bleeding into my pet project Psych Null and throwing that and like fucking that up. So it's like that is where I'm kind of like fuck man.
Oh no, so. Wait, they're attacking Psych Null?
Not attacking it, but it definitely like it could put like a negative spin on it. So eyes were tearing up. I want people to think I was crying, dude. I'm not crying.
Matt's crying.
I'm not crying. I had seltzer, dude. I had
you
fucking...
are shocked, dude. You turned into him 100%.
I'm not, though. I'm not attacking people and saying, like, you guys are fucking losers. Like, I'm genuinely... I feel for the person who, like,
True.
sits there all day and does that and, like, gets completely dysregulated. But then again, it's like, you know, people are just fucking around, too. So
Yeah, maybe they're having a goof, having a good time.
I hope so. I hope everyone is having
Trying to
a good...
get in your crawl. Trying to get in your ass.
It's not hard. I'm sensitive, dude. It's not hard to get in my crawl. I'm a sensitive human being. I'm crying, dude.
I know. I'm so sorry. It kills me to see you like this. I can't believe it. You see what you've done, Redditors? This is my best friend. You guys are making him fucking cry,
Making
dude.
me fucking cry, dude. My eyes do water a lot.
And your bitch-ass gay brother, Billy, is reaping all the benefits, dude. He's such a fucking coward traitor, dude.
First of all, you can have, like, seriously, you can have that. It's collective narcissism. It's they reward you heavily and, like, you're the best when you're doing what they want. As soon as you, like, are like, well, no, this is actually what I'm about, they're like, you're fucking gay, fuck you, do my bidding. And it's like, okay. So.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to watch new people enter the realm of Reddit fandom.
Exactly. It's true. It feels good.
Again, it was exactly the time I talked to Mullen about it, where I was like, where he was like, man, fuck those dudes on the Reddit. They're cocksuckers. And I was like, I love my fans, dude.
Well, it's kind of like...
And then, like, 2 months later, they were like, you know, Shane's actually a fat gay retard who sucks, right? And I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
It is. You feel you're like... I remember thinking that, being like, yeah, but they just don't understand how to
they
do
don't
this
get
job.
it.
And he goes, yeah, wait, they'll turn on you. And they
They got you. It took... You lasted a while. This is the first time they've turned on you.
I did. Well, my whole thing was I didn't want to... There's an individual I'm dealing with. You know, I made mistakes. He made mistakes. I didn't want to hang the guy out. That, to me, is the weakest personal thing. To have a mob full of people who are just like...
have a lynch mob,
out for
dude.
pure hatred, and then be like... I can't punch his pilot, this man, dude.
You should.
I can't fucking... I should, honestly. It would be smarter for me, too. It's just, I can't bring myself to just punch his pilot. It's like, yeah, dude, mistakes were made, bro. Mistakes were made. I saw the drones coming down, dude. I hill dogged out.
You hill dogged the bad, dude. He was like, help. Yeah, I'm not fucking...
It's like that we had no knowledge of that.
I didn't even know what he was doing.
It was the only miscalculation.
We need to release the emails, dude. Where are the emails between you and Jake the
I destroyed
Plug?
the server, dude.
I'm sending Billy in. Billy, I might be deep state, and Billy's my guy.
No, I do. It's a very weird, conflicting thing, because the funniest part is you can just delete a Reddit app and it like just stops. It doesn't. It's gone. Like, it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, of course.
But you open it up, you're like, I have to fix this, and it's an unfixable situation. But you know,
I think it's fixable. I think everybody will. I think people will forgive you, dude.
Time
Hill
passes.
Dog survived.
Yeah, but dude, I hate Hell Dog, dude.
Well,
hate myself.
in the end, you become what you hate.
True. I'm not fucking crying, dude. My eyes would tear up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Let's move on. Let's move on from the Reddit.
Yeah, we should.
Because normal people are driving their cars thinking, the fuck are these two
that?
weird dudes into now?
True. No, it's true. It's wicked. It's pretty wicked. But now that was dude. Last night I'm laying there. I had no sleep. Not over this shit. My baby woke up at like 4 in the morning. It woke up at 12 at night, 2, and then 4. So I wake up at 4 and I'm like, I'm just up. And then I had like this flash of insight exactly how I'm gonna do Psych Null now, which I was like, fucking sick, dude. Nice. That was it was kind of nice, dude.
That is nice.
Yeah. So the thing I'm going to do, and you know, this is the thing I've been working on for a while, is there's this whole idea of psychological flexibility, which they've studied like a bunch of disciplines, a bunch of therapies, and like this seems to be one of the underlying processes that like makes people feel better. And they've studied it. You know, it's not like, you know, you go, you pay, you talk, you hope it works. They're like, this is, you know, the whole thing breaks down into like these 6 points where it's like, so there's parts that are your behavior, parts that are the way you think. So there's psychological flexibility makes up these, I think, 6 things, but it's like contact with the present moment, being able to actually sit in the present moment without your brain like being like, what are you doing? This is boring. This sucks. This blah, 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 blah. Being able to sit in a moment and not worry. So there's that.
I'm 0 for 1.
But you can't sit in the present moment. I'm telling you, people who can't sit in the present moment without being like, what's about to happen, was really we're 2 dudes sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
But we're also, our brains are coming up with these scenarios of like possible dangers that could happen. Like, you know, this could suck. This could be boring. You know, so that's exactly. So that's one thing that pops up. But if you do that in your life when you're just like doing other things, that can cause problems that don't need to exist.
Yeah.
So really it's like being in touch with the present moment, being able to mindfully handle things that could be psychologically painful. Like, you know, you don't want to just, if some guy comes into your room and starts, like, fingering your butthole, they're not saying, like, hey, dude, it's mind over matter. So it's not like that.
Sure.
But if you were, like, say, like, you know, some dude was like, I'm going to come in there and finger your fucking butthole.
Dude, that's happened to a lot of women.
What? Some dudes come in and finger their butthole?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching, there's a whole show on this guy named the East Area Rapist. Mm-hmm. It's Patton Oswalt's wife wrote a book. She, like, she caught this guy.
What?
It was a cold case. She wrote a fucking murder mystery about him. Like factual, obviously it wasn't. And caught him. But there was one guy, there was a bunch of rapists back then in the 70s, like serial rapists. Like that was a common thing.
They were just out and about?
There were dudes that were like prowling neighborhoods and like breaking into houses and like getting women.
What?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This guy did it constantly. But there was one dude known as the Stinky Rapist. Mm-hmm. Which that was making me laugh quite. They all had nicknames. All the rapists had names.
He was just.
And one of them was the Stinky Rapist, and it was because he smelled so bad.
Oh.
And I thought that was a great nickname for.
It's like the Stinky Cheese Man.
Just being a stinky rapist. Like, you know how bad you have to smell to while you're raping someone, then be like.
True. Yeah. Although I think your senses get heightened. Like you'll remember like, but yeah, that's pretty.
Because you'd think they'd be focused on the. You know, the horrific atrocity that's taking place. But then they're like, God damn, this guy fucking stinks.
Yeah,
and everybody reported that the East Area Rapist had a small dick. Like, every single person was like, the only things I remember about him was he had a pretty small dick.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of horrible. That's terrifying. So she solved these things?
She did, actually. And then she died. She OD'd, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was taking, like, Xannies and shit before bed.
Dude, I mean, if that's all you're focused on, yeah, I'd be. If I was writing if I was taking down like B&E rapists,
yes,
like burglar rapists,
yes. Dude, it was like scary. Some of these are like scary.
Yeah,
like this one girl was like playing piano and her parents had just left, turned around, he was just standing there. Yeah, he did like, and the worst was when he started doing it to dudes, not to guys, but like to women with their husbands in the house. Mm-hmm. Like he would like put a gun to the people's heads. Be like, if you fucking move, I'll kill you, and fuck the wife, like in front of a husband.
To the
Pretty
husband's
fucking
head.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm just getting shot, dude. I can't. I couldn't sit there and do that. I have an old neighbor who's constantly like, hey, I'll go inside and he'll be like, hey,
so you're calling all those dudes cowards?
Yeah. Honestly, dude.
It's pretty tough to look at them.
I mean, dude,
it's brutal. I don't know, man.
You got it. I mean, especially it's a gun and it's like. How is he?
Gun, maybe. I think he was going knife first and then hog tying you before you knew exactly what was happening.
Okay. I was going to
like
say,
where you still think it's like kind of a robbery.
I thought he was doing it while I'm like,
no.
No way a guy can fucking hold a gun to my head at the same time.
Yeah, especially with a penis. The guy's notable penis. That thing would be slipping out the whole time.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know, man. A knife's inexcusable, dude. If someone has a knife and they're like, I'm going to tie you up at knife point, it's like, nah, dude, we're wrestling over that knife.
True.
I don't know.
I hear you. But if you just woke up and there's this fucking dude with his dick out standing in front of you with a knife.
I think about this all the time. I'm like, whenever I'm laying in bed,
waking up
I'm constantly being like, if there was a guy in my house, like how quick could I react? And I whenever I sleep, especially if I'm by myself, I'll have to like come to peace with the situation. I'm like, there fully could be a guy in my house, and I think I trust myself to pop up naked. I kind of have this weird desire to like
fight
wake
a guy
up
naked
in that situation and fight my way out of it.
I did go for that. I've talked to you. The time I had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, exactly.
Ass naked.
Yeah.
Came out swinging, dude.
Fucking.
I had to swing. I was swinging in the dark, dude. All right, sorry to interrupt the. So we got number 2 was.
So present moment.
Getting fingered in the ass.
Present moment, and then there's being able to be in touch with the present moment, being able to accept painful material that pops up. Like if you're sitting there and being like, like I'm a fucking loser. You're at a quick matrix point where you're either going to let that dictate your next move, like your behavior, or you can sit there and be like, this is just a thought my brain's producing. And then so that's like being able to sit with stuff that's kind of painful without actually having that dictate your behavior.
Yeah. Because
typically when you're trying to mitigate psychological pain, you do a quick maneuver just to get rid of it that usually kind of makes your life smaller and smaller because you're trying to once you deem a thing a threat, your brain naturally starts to avoid it. So the idea is you're able to contact the present moment, be mindful of painful situations or thoughts or whatever, and then the other part's the behavioral part where you have a set of like values or things that you actually want in your life, And then when you get to the point, you're able to sit there and diffuse yourself from your thought and then move towards the thing that you actually want rather than limiting your life through just trying to mitigate psychological stuff that's not real and, in a sense that it's not actually affecting your life, because if you were contacting the present moment, you would know that you're just kind of like sitting in a chair about to eat dinner. But you can, like, dude, like, I'm not harping on the Reddit stuff, but you could sit there and imagine these dystopian futures where you're like, everyone's going to leave, and you can start acting out of this thing that hasn't happened and doesn't exist in the present moment, or you can just sit in the present moment and be like, all right, how do I actually think? What do I actually value? And move towards that despite feeling a certain way. So that's this guy studied it and like came up with a system. To do
Yeah.
it. So I have it like a module where it's set up where I'm going to have 3 levels to it where people can just do it just with like their friends. Like, here's the module. You can just like talk about this stuff and, try to like put the ideas in your life. The second one would be more like, or the first one would be people just take the test to see how they rate on psychological flexibility who don't do any of it, like a control group. And then they can come in like 6 months later and be like, how's your psychological flexibility? Second one's a peer group, just peers, no like, super guidance. And then you see like before and after 6 months, and then do pre and post tests for people who are actually in like a structured group, and then take all that data and see like if the whole thing I'm trying to figure out is if you actually need a therapist, or if people can, with the information, do something comparable by themselves so that people can have free therapy and not have to have the option exist.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm on that's what I'm working on right now.
That's tight.
So I'm working on right now. So that's the goal. That's the goal right now. And I hope, I'm just hoping that it doesn't get fucking.
Why would that ever get it can't get influenced.
Yeah, but it's true.
It can't.
But I'm trying. What I'm trying to do is come up with a system to build a bridge for people to kind of like, just use the internet for a thing that actually feels.
So you're trying to help the mental stability of the Reddit boys who are.
I'd like to, bro. Like I said, I'm not even mad, dude.
So all these dudes on Reddit, you're trying to help. You're basically Jane Goodall getting ripped apart by AIDS.
I am, dude.
You're like, hold on, guys, I'm trying to help. And
No, but it's I do. My heart's in the right place, man. It's just my heart's too big. When your heart's too big, it just gets kicked and punched all over, dude.
oh man.
But no, I was actually excited, so I figured out finally how to do it. Where I'm just going to release the thing. I'm going to do a thing where I do mock therapy sessions with comedians, where you can just make up fictitious things and like, go through it, so people can watch and see how like a group is. But you would have to do it in like obviously like an entertaining way. So pretty fun.
That's
Get people's out, because they do, when you go to school for this, they have mock therapy sessions that they're so fucking funny.
What type of things do they talk about?
It's just a guy being like, it's like they'll have a therapist trying to show people like in trainings. They'll be like, we'll do like a fake therapy session, and it'll be a guy like another like therapist or a therapist in training acting bad, be like, I just can't stand my wife. She gained weight. She doesn't do nothing around the house. Dude, it's so fucking
the most
funny.
basic fucking psychology possible.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so that was my that was last night. I was like, it all clicked, and I was like,
It all clicked.
Thank God.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice when a plan comes together.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man. So that was the dude. It really is crazy to think about how much people freak themselves out over a thing that's not physically like a biological threat or something that's actually in their life. It's like people spend a good portion of their life trying to keep almost like mental ghosts at bay. That if they were just to turn, instead of trying to fight them, just accept them, be like, yeah, that is something about me that kind of sucks, and be like, it's all right, buddy, come here. And you bring yourself all in together, and you stop trying to like control the little things, and you can just move towards, you just think of what you actually want to do and just go do that. Because you're going to feel shitty no matter what. But if you try to control how shitty you feel, you'll definitely feel more shittier, because you'll never get to do the things you kind of want to do. So, pretty sick.
Yeah, I've learned to kind of power through feeling shitty.
Yeah, you have
just
to.
do whatever I used
to fucking quit things so hard. I would feel shitty and be like, I would concoct this whole thing where I'm like, this clearly isn't for me. I got to get out of it.
Oh yeah, I can quit the fuck out of things.
I mean, some things are good. That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
There's some things are genuinely good. Like like I was definitely in a marriage that wasn't working for me overall. That was something I quit. That I was
You gonna
like,
throw that under the bus too?
What? My first marriage? That was genuinely my fault too, dude. Again, that was another thing. You would talk about like pre-imagined situations. It would be like not have sex for 3 days, and I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking celibate. Oh my god! And you start being like, you imagine if
being a fucking pussy brat is the gayest shit on earth.
It's on, dude.
I was in that too, and the relationship I was in, I was just like, we never even have sex. It's like, dude, why would she? I was sitting there fucking just laying there playing video games. I didn't have a job. Good Lord.
Yeah, man. I did it. I shudder to think about that too.
Yeah.
Just the fact of like, same thing. I was just lousing around.
When's the last time she even gave me head?
Exactly.
It's like, dude,
Dude, I would like fart to the point where she was retching in bed and be like, we never have sex. I would never do anything. We'd go out to a nice dinner, and I had this thing where like I would finally get the bill, and like if we like argued at all, I'd instantly be like, why the fuck do we even go out and do anything then? So if we went out somewhere nice, I would instantly complain about how much it costs after doing it. So it would just completely If you take a girl to a nice dinner and you're like, we have to tighten our belts a little bit after that, you're just not getting pussy.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, I hope you're happy with that because I just have a stomach ache. I don't see why people pay all that money for expensive dinners because they just use too much butter. The food's too rich. I'm not used. And she would just be like, I'm not sucking this guy's dick.
Yeah, of course. So, how could you?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
But yeah,
it sucks to just think about the queen. My bae.
Yep.
Former baes I let go by being a fat bitch just laying around.
Well,
dude.
it didn't. That was the thing. I would sit there and I could sit there. There's a bunch of there's like bad stuff I could put on that person. Well, this is bad stuff
of course.
But it's like in reality, it always takes two to tango. First of all,
sure.
I mean, for sure. And then it's like I would sit there and be like in my head, I'm sitting there. I'm just a dude who like probably could just jerk off and forget about this, or just like figure out ways to like cultivate sex in a marriage. But I would just sit there and like, in my head, I'm in this imagined scenario where I just like become involuntarily celibate in a relationship, and then act as if that's the reality I'm inhabiting.
Yeah,
which are I start taking these wild, drastic actions that just fuck stuff up more because it's not based in reality, and the other person's just looking at you like, what's going on? And you're like, and you can't explain it because you're literally not acting in the reality around you, and you're also not like talking to the other person, having them be like, "Here's how I'm feeling." You're just being like, "Fucking never have sex." And
remember
just
when
like,
you
what?
used to fuck me?
Yeah.
God.
But then you do that in your life in like millions of different arenas. So it's like unless people can, there's an idea where you can have thoughts and you take them as reality, and even a self story. You can have a thing where you're like, I'm a nice guy. So then you do things that aren't nice, and then you have to.
Yeah, I'm like real nice.
You do things. Then when you do things that aren't nice, you have this thing where you deny that you actually did them, and you have to concoct things that say that you didn't do them, rather than just being like, I try to be a nice guy, but yeah, I'm kind of a dick sometimes. Sometimes I fuck up and do shit. Sometimes my fucking demons possess me.
Yeah, your
man.
demons are at your neck today.
I'm in that grip of my daemon all the time, dude. But
that's all right. You're getting out of it. I can see you getting out of it already just during this cast.
I know. You have to, dude. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to take your lumps, man. I can only imagine how our president feels. Imagine,
dude. I know.
Imagine
all day, every day.
long.
The Reddit is actually just the entire country.
I mean, am I DJT right now? I mean, I guess you guys have put me in that position.
No, you're Hill Dog. I'm obviously DJT. Billy is definitely my not gay Pence.
He's Pence?
Yeah, he's definitely a jacked closeted.
He's not going to like that. Oh, sure, he's a jacked closeted.
Jacked closeted. Yeah,
that would tip this off. If Pence gets caught with like meth and gay prostitutes, that would definitely make this presidency complete.
Yeah,
that would be honestly like the perfect like at the end of the orchestra like dun, 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 of just Pence getting caught with a bunch of like hot young boys and meth.
That would rule.
And just having him being like,
made mistakes. I left my wife down. I let down everyone around me. Just sucking dudes' dicks.
Pence is the perfect. He should always be vice president.
Yeah, I've never met. I mean, has there been a better vice president?
He is like the cardboard cutouts from Home Alone.
Yes.
He is like a car. I swear, dude. I want to see someone just go like that. I think he's two dimensional. I think if he were to push Pence, he would just go flat and fall over.
Pence is hilarious, dude. He's also. I don't think he's ever talked.
No.
Ever.
He'll come up every now and again. DJT will be like, all right, Pence. Like I think he lets him kind of open here and there. Or if like someone asks shit, they'll be like, all right, Pence is going to handle like the hard technical medical questions. Like, here, go ahead.
Yeah, then he gets them wrong, and Trump's like, he's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, exactly, man.
Pence.
Pence was a sick choice. I don't know where. Strategically, I don't know. I guess it's like it secured some weird block. I think it secured geezers because Pence is like a perfect geezer candidate.
Pence is like he looks like stability.
True.
To geezers,
yeah.
he looks like I don't know, like an androgynous like. I don't know. He's just a thing.
He is.
He's like an entity that looks like a politician. Kind of.
He doesn't get any heat really. People will say like, "Oh, Pence is an asshole."
Everyone always just like SNL has a whole thing that's just like Pence is fucking gay. Mm-hmm. That's their insult on Pence. Like he's kind of gay, right?
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
But no, Pence is hetero as hell. Dude.
Everybody just accuses Pence of being gay. Yeah, the fucking one thing Pence did that was sick was saying he won't go out to dinner with women.
Without his wife.
He won't hang out with women.
He needs his wife there to check him.
Yeah, it's actually a nice move, dude.
Dude, that's so
it's
fucking
a nice
sick.
move.
It's so sick to be like, look, I don't trust myself.
I might get pussy
I
right now.
might get head at this dinner.
I don't know what to tell you. I might get some head right now.
Damn, I wonder how his wife actually handles that. Pence like has like a golf shirt, sits back. He's like, his wife's like takes his arms down. He's like, sorry, man.
Yeah, you're definitely more of a hill dog right now.
Yeah,
We need to get you a pantsuit
true. I need a futuristic.
and let those hips fill it out.
Yeah, man.
I apologize. That was over the line, dude. That
Nah,
was
dude,
OL.
that's the whole point.
Hips,
We're having fun.
hips are OLs, dude.
No,
I'll
dude.
leave your hips out.
We're having fun, dude.
I'm just having so much fun. That's
No, I'm
okay,
having fun.
dude.
Having a good time, man. I'm just sad. I don't like to see people. Get
It
upset
sucks.
online,
It
man.
sucks,
does
dude.
suck. I'm
We have such a
sensitive.
nice, fun thing going on.
I know.
And when bad things happen, it sucks.
Yeah.
And especially when you go over my head and ruin everything.
No, I didn't go.
You
through
would,
that.
yeah, you did. Me and Swells had no idea. I was communicating with my insiders. Swells
Oh man, yeah.
didn't go over my head at all. Just
No,
I didn't care.
So sorry.
Don't
no,
shut
I'm
up,
not.
dude. You ever watch Last Chance U?
No.
I'm tired right now. I stayed up till 3 watching that.
Did you? I
Yeah.
was, dude. I'm a tired boy as well.
Last Chance U, new season came out.
What happened?
It's just the same thing that happens every single year.
Didn't their coach get fired for like?
No, it's different teams now. They've done a bunch of different teams.
Okay.
The first one was Mississippi. Then it was Independence, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
This one's Laney in Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland, yeah.
Got you.
Same thing happens every
What's
year.
going
They have
down?
a bunch of talented kids that are all like, "Man, fuck you, bitch ass coach. I'm out," and they quit every fucking game.
A lot of people take their helmet off and like. throw it.
Dude, the first game they're down 1 point at halftime, and it looks like they lost the Super Bowl. They're all like they're down 1 point at halftime, and they're like, "Man, fuck this!" Like, dude, Last Chance U teams, every single dude threatens to quit throughout the season, the whole season. They're all just like, "Man, I'm out. I quit. Fuck you."
It's too hard, coach.
It doesn't make sense. I've never been on a team once where somebody even mentioned like, "I think I'm going to quit."
Yeah.
Other than me.
Do you think it's like just for TV?
No.
These dudes.
I've only been on honky teams, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Except at college. But if you're playing like college, like at a decent level, like a higher level,
Yeah.
you can't say a word to a coach.
Yeah.
Like if you were like "fuck you, coach," they'd be like,
You're gone.
"Oh, pack your shit up,
You're done.
get the fuck out." Yeah, for sure.
Got you.
I mean, some guys are obviously talented enough to do that, and the coach would have to be like,
Fuck.
"Take a lap,
Yeah.
and then please stop being mean." But these Last Chance, like these are community college, junior colleges. So like kids are just like, "Coach, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you." And the coaches are retarded too. They'll be like, "I'll beat your fucking ass, dude."
So fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
I want to try to walk on to a community college football team.
you would get wrecked,
I
dude.
do get fucked, dude.
Some of these dudes are good, but you could technically, yes.
Nah,
No,
they-
yeah.
Someone coming straight out of like a competitive high school football program and like into college football, even at a community college level, would be pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah.
They would be nasty as fuck.
I'm second guessing whether I can beat Lemaire in basketball. I would get murdered. But there's one dude that's fucking sick.
Who?
Dior.
Has anyone made it to the majors or like
Oh
the
yeah,
NFL out of last
yeah,
chance?
yeah. A lot of them.
That's pretty sick.
Kid named Dior who fucking sleeps in his car and works at Wing Shack,
What?
Wingstop. He works at Wingstop and plays college football,
Damn.
and is the best player on the team. Fucking sick. Cool
He'll
story
get
to see.
signed.
He'll freak out.
You think so?
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in. He's already having like chest pains from anxiety.
Fuck, man.
He's gonna die. You can't work at Wingstop and play college football
And sleep in your car.
and sleep in the backseat of
Why
an
do-
SUV.
I mean, dude, that's why don't the coaches? That's like you think coaches live for that shit?
what?
Be like, come live with me. Come live with
Yeah.
me, son.
Absolutely.
What kind of cars do you drive?
It's like an old SUV.
Gotcha.
So at least we were watching it, and Beezer was like, "Oh, at least it's an SUV." I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? He's got like
We
a
have a
knit
lady-
Afghan."
So the place I used to live, there was this lady who lives in her car.
Yeah.
It's like a, I don't even know what it's it might be like a crossover kind of car. It's like she has enough room like where she'll lay down during the day and she opens the door and just her legs are out of the car and she lays on her back and she's a big woman, man. She's huge.
Oh, she's a hog.
You walk by and there's just like it's like a hoarder but living in a car
with just her feet hanging out. Looks
with
like
with their legs hanging out.
The Wicked Witch.
Yeah, dude, just hanging out of her car. So she used to, live, I guess, where we lived before, and then we moved, and now her car has almost followed us. Not like us, but like she's in our area now again, and people were complaining because I didn't know that she gets out and just shits like wherever. So people, did you ever see the Neighbors Next Door app?
No.
Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. So there's this app. It's for people who like live in like different communities to go and like just talk like, hey, I saw a guy in like a white van near the playground, or like, hey, people will go on there and like complain about fireworks and shit. But there were people out there who were like, they're like, this lady, we have a homeless lady living out of her car, and people they just start complaining like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And then people are out there sussing out dumps to be like, I saw a dump. Basically, so much in like their language of being like, I'm pretty sure this dump was at ladies, and like they'll start like, dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude, Neighbors Next Door might be the premier crybaby platform.
That's crazy.
People come out and they're like, hey, what these fucking dogs? They'll like complain about like someone was write a post about dogs, but it's like specific to your area or like some weird shit like that.
Damn, have you been hit with one?
I don't think so. No, I always pick up my dog poop, but yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, to be an actual person typing in that is pretty wild.
It's literally a subreddit for all of your neighbors to just all kind of complain, and then like people will go on and like fuck with people sometimes, and it is like
I'm just imagining who's on it. It's a subreddit for like people who lived in like hipster neighborhoods, so like Fishtown girlfriends.
They have them out in the suburbs
and
now.
Wives.
It is. It's literally it's mostly like
hipster cool girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Cool girlfriends suck.
Who are just like super chill.
Cool girlfriends in Fishtown, like, oh, I have tats, I wear a snow hat all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm still like a controlling bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so cool. I love the Lumineers. Also, take the trash out right now, you pussy.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff doesn't melt away. I mean, you can't really – it's funny how people do think that you can kind of like completely get rid of all like hundreds of thousands of years of like evolution and like, biological traits.
Just with a couple of arrow tattoos on your forearm.
Yeah, a couple of books and a couple of people on TV.
And be like, yeah, I just love,
Well, I was thinking about that today.
Cool music and craft beers. You need to start working out. Just like, wait, what? Which one are you?
I'll see like dudes sitting with their girlfriends, and like the girlfriend would do like the no bra full side boob, and then it's like, because I was like wondering about this today. I was walking my dog, and I'm just like sitting there. Actually, I wasn't walking my dog. I was walking my baby. And I'm like sitting there pushing the stroller, and I was like, hope she doesn't wear like super slutty stuff, because that's like an awkward conversation to have, especially 15 years from now, to be like, because it'll fully be like, don't try to control I can wear what I want, blah blah blah, and trying to explain like. No, like if you have like your tits or your ass out, there's guys who will just like, you'll attract the eyes of dudes who are just like, and they'll look at you and be like, oh my God, there's an ass. And they'll hang out with your ass, and they'll ignore your whole personality. And, but then it's like, I'll be coming up with guys like boyfriends who are like, no, Justin doesn't think like that. And it's like, yeah, he does. It's the same thing you're saying. Just because he dresses like a total fucking pussy and acts like a pussy, he's still a dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he saw your ass and was like, sweet, I'm going to go hang out with
that
ass.
heart-shaped tiny.
Yeah, dude. But it's again, so we'll see. Because I've seen, do you ever see the things of like the dad being like, I don't tell what my daughter to wear. And it's like, all right, dude, you fucking weirdo.
He's just begging the stinky rapist.
I don't care that my daughter has sex. And it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cool.
I had a tough time because every once in a while, a girl I was seeing would go no bra, and I'd have to be like, "Oh, just so everyone's going to see your tits today." It's just a guaranteed fight. It is such a horrible fight.
Yeah,
but it's a tough one to avoid, dude. The part of me that's like, all right, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It would be
the thing is, it's like trying to tell a woman, like, your tits are out. Do you understand the heat you're bringing?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you're just insecure. You're being jealous. It's like, no. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But watch out.
It's also like you don't understand.
Everyone's going to see your tits.
Well, it's like they don't see nipples through a shirt, and they're not like, dude, imagine if a girl was like, I can see your nipples. Put on another undershirt. You'd be like, fuck you, dude. My nipples, like, it is kind of bullshit.
It's crazy.
Dude, I would
never be like, I can see your nipples. Put on another.
But that's kind of the thing.
In my head, I'm just like, I would like look at her and be like, "Oh, hits are out, huh?"
Dude, I was in the supermarket with Brittany the other day. We saw this lady who was just, I mean, she was a big woman, had big, humongous tits, and had no bra on. And she was just like, you know, she was so big where she like kind of like ice skates around. Like she was moving like this. And dude, it was just like these huge,
sultry cans.
Exactly, dude. Just a huge fucking boob. And the nipples were just like, you could just see her boobs through her. Like you could just really see them.
You like it, big old unit.
I'm Pence. Whenever I see something like that, I go to Brittany. I'm like, yo, check that out. So I point it to her.
You point.
So she doesn't catch me looking at it. I go, yo, check that out. It's pretty sick.
It's a Snorlax.
Pretty sick move. Yeah, dude. But then we were peeling, man. This lady had something going on. There's something going on. And she had like a, what'd you call it? You and Bees are wagons yesterday?
Yeah, wagons.
Her boyfriend was a wagon, dude.
He was a fat wagon.
He was just fucking like walking behind.
Yeah, I think wagons is probably, first off, it's for your ass, but it's funny to just call someone a wagon.
I thought you guys were calling each other wagons.
Yes.
So
no,
funny.
absolutely.
He's a wagon.
You're like, dude, I'm a fucking wagon right now, dude. Fat as fuck.
But so yesterday or 2 days ago, I did the yoga place I go to now just does it outside. So like you do it in the sun.
You did yoga outside?
On the grass, dude. It's the best. It's my favorite thing right now. But so I'm there, and if you're a dude, you can take your shirt off. You get like the full sunlight and everything, and you're looking at girl. It's nice, dude. It really is. Otherwise, your shirt gets drenched in sweat and bend down, and it like comes over your head, and it's just like, just take this thing the fuck off.
Yeah,
that was another exercise in mindfulness of like doing yoga in the park, and then like my neighbors come by, and I'm just fucking like with my shirt off in the park. That's another thing too. That's self as context. You're like, I'm not a person who takes my shirt off in the park, even though, you know, again, I have bitch hips, but it's nice.
You don't have bitch hips.
Getting sunlight on your entire body while doing yoga in the park is a nice.
You don't have bitch hips.
It's a nice. They're going down, dude. I broke my PR.
Don't.
Broke my PR.
Nice. How fast did you run?
Huh?
How fast? How far? Excuse me.
Mile and a half.
That's fucking sick.
Mile and a half. 15 minutes, dude. Not bad.
That's terrible.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can beat you in running.
No, dude. We should have a long distance race. We were doing for real. My cardio sucks. Like we're definitely
we're comparable.
We're neck and neck.
I beat you in the one thing we did.
I'm not good at running, dude.
I beat you 50.
Well, you started restricting my activity. I started going too hard.
Well, you were cheating on the app.
I wasn't cheating on the app.
Yeah, you were. You were running when it says not to.
Dude. If I can run when it says not to, that's just
you just run harder when it says to run.
I'll do that too.
Look, you lost. Just let it go.
Dude,
Reddit, fucking get this fucking trainer, dude.
But yeah, man, that was like I was doing it. I'm like, it's nice to get sunlight's really good for you to get. Like, I think you need they say in order to not be vitamin D deficient, you need to have like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like 60% of your body.
I have COVID.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Do you get allergies?
It's just from cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
COVID. Apparently, cigarettes help from COVID. They say. Someone said that. I don't know. They were basically like people who smoke were less likely to have.
Yeah, they literally.
Again, I think they said people who smoke more likely to die.
Definitely more likely to die.
Definitely.
Oh,
think COVID doesn't hit like those black lungs you see in health class, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's scary around here. Let's get out of here. COVID it's just like a dude standing up for fatality, and the COVID's just like, bonk.
Yeah, just give him a nice, easy one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was definitely nice just doing that. And again, just being in a state where it's like, because you have to do the ohm too. So like in the beginning, you're like, home, which again,
dude, I can't even do that by myself.
It's so fun.
When I do fat guy yoga on YouTube.
You don't ohm?
No.
Why?
I just don't like it.
That's fusion with self as context, dude.
I don't know.
What's the thought? I mean, you might
don't know exactly.
Genuinely might not like it. You genuinely.
That's what I mean.
But why? So
I think I genuinely don't like it.
But the thing is, to sit with a bunch of people and all make noise at once, I think is
usually fun. I agree.
I think it's something a part of being
Chance
human.
rule.
Exactly. It's something that's instinctually gratifying to sit in unison, either with a drum. If we all sat there and if we all had bongos and we're drumming, we'd be having a blast. But the thought enters that's kind of like, it's kind of gay. And then you're like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But it's a grounding thing. If you take a group of people and make them kind of talk, sing, or move in unison, it instantly like brings people together as a unit. It's pretty crazy.
So, no, it is fun, but
again, it's one of those things where again, you're in the park, you're going, oh, I'm loving it. I'm sitting there being like, oh my god, dude, my voice is blending with all the other. I think it's the best thing in the world. But it's like to sit. Then there's a thought of like, Jesus Christ, I hope my neighbors don't walk by and see me doing this. Which again is like, why would you let that thing dictate the thing you know what I mean? Like, why would that thing dictate the thing you actually like to do? And how much of it does that dictate the things that you might, again, it's not saying everyone has to do the things that I'm into, but what are things you're inherently into that you maybe don't do because there's like these little like electrical fences around certain scenarios?
So, yeah, like Bill, like wants to kiss guys, but he knows it's not good. It will be perceived poorly by the community.
True. I don't know. Bill could come out as a strong gay alt-right leader. They do well.
Yeah,
they do pretty well.
They would.
If you're gay and alt-right, there's Douglas Murray did pretty well.
Milo, Tim Dillon,
TD. Dude, did you see the speaking of the new age online celebrity, dude? Did you see Schultz's latest thing where he did the thing about like Donald Trump not going after Ghislaine Maxwell?
Oh no, I didn't watch it,
dude. So I'm watching it, and this is just my theory, but I think that Hollywood now is transforming into people who are anti-Hollywood. The new Hollywood's going to be people who are anti-Hollywood, and it's going to. I think
you calling Schultz Hollywood?
Anti-Hollywood. He's new. I think he's going to be Hollywood 2.0. Because I was watching him do his thing, and there's a lot of times it's like, you know, he does have that like strong, very kind of celebrity persona. So instantly, as people will be like, "Oh, fuck this," I'm watching that, just being like, "What the fuck is this thing?" I was like, "This is pretty fucking funny." It was him doing calling out like Trump for not making fun of Ghislaine Maxwell, but I was just more so following the vibe of the thing, where it's like this is a guy with a pretty decent sizable following who is sitting there being like, kind of, you know, saying a lot of stuff he said, like, dude, he used to be the man, he's saying all this shit, and blah, 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 blah. And why is he, you know, kind of putting his tail between his, why isn't he going after Ghislaine? He, you know, blah, 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 blah. But I'm watching.
I did see that. I
was kind of laughing. I was like, dude, I opened it up being just kind of like nega-fagging, just being like, what's this? And I watched it and I was like, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, Schultz's videos are really good.
Yeah, man. So I was watching it and just being like, I think, and I'm just, you know, I'm thinking vibes. I'm like, this will be, in my opinion, this is going to be the new paradigm of Hollywood. And I think all of this cancel culture stuff in about, I'll say 3 to 4 years will melt away. Because I think there's money is getting closer to being like, oh, okay, let's just do this stuff now.
We'll see. Yeah.
I think so, man. I think I was watching him do that, and I was like, it's well produced. It's very funny. Yeah. And I was like, it's not doing, it has mass appeal without bending to the current, like, you know, popular regime.
Yeah, every one of those videos so far has been very good.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Which is funny because then you watch his podcast and it's like, man, what the fuck is up with those shoes, y'all? It's like, wait, where's that guy? And then you watch these videos, it's like the most poignant, well thought out, funny video.
I know, but yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's well, the funny thing too is like if you pay attention to pop culture, that becomes the actual like. So, like, pop culture is just like the training wheels of, like, you know, when people are like 20 years old, what's cool for 20-year-olds eventually bleeds into discourse once they're 45 and 50 years old and, like, you know, being in positions to, like, run the country. So it's like, I'll be curious when, you know, because this is like when people who are like 18 now or 45, it's going to be fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, looking about the shit they're into and stuff. They're going to, like, everything is moving to the internet. I can't.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even a debate.
Yeah.
Like what? From like TV and movies?
Yeah.
That shit's it's already gone.
Exactly. So
for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy then. It's like, you know, although, dude, I'll say there's a channel I'm a big fan of. I think it's called Docurama. If I just turn on my TV, for some reason my TV just comes up on this channel.
Really?
Dude, it's the fucking, every time I turn it on, it's just like this horrific documentary about, like, it'll be about like a Swiss lady who like starved to death. It's just like it was fucked up shit. And then I put it on yesterday, and it was seniors ping pong, and I watched it for like an hour. Just
That's pretty nice.
This is fucking awesome. It was like championship level seniors ping pong. Like, they would play and like get in a wheelchair and wheel out, and it's like, this is fucking crazy.
That's fun.
I might be into senior sports, dude. I think I found my sport calling.
Really?
Seniors ping pong might be my fucking dude. I was watching it like, holy fuck.
Were they good? They're probably pretty good.
They were slamming, dude. They were,
really?
You know, I mean, dude, if some like 24-year-old Japanese prodigy would have eaten them alive, but like, dude, they were like 85, 90 years old.
Fuck, that's what it is. I was talking on the Twitch. I was playing on Beezer's Twitch last night, and somebody was asking what sports Japanese people were good at.
Pong.
Baseball, they're nasty at baseball.
Yeah.
But I guess ping pong. Do they play? I think that's more Chinese.
Chinese play. I think Japanese play ping pong too, dude. I think they're probably pretty nasty. Just fucking slice the ball in half. No, I think the Chinese are definitely ping pong down.
We don't say that anymore.
What, the Chinese?
Yeah, the Chinese.
You know, I mean, if you hit a hard triple E on it, you can say Chinese.
The Chinese.
Say just the Chinese. But dude, I think you can say the Chinese.
I don't think. Fuck it. It's funny. That's why we're saying. It is funny.
It is funny that you're like,
Chinese.
You're like, you can't say that. I'm like, what did I say? Like the Chinese?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot. That is funny. You can't say that. You can't say Chinese.
Peculiar.
It is.
Peculiar.
Lemaire, are you Jewish?
No.
Lemaire, when are you going to admit that you are actually a Jew?
I'm not, though.
Why?
Don't you think you're one of the true Hebrews?
What'd you say?
Aren't you one of the true Israelites?
I'm a son of God. I'm a Jesus man, not a Hebrew.
Yeah,
guy.
but that doesn't mean you weren't one of the true Israelites.
Exactly.
The true Hebrew.
Are you guys trying to convert me?
No, I just want you to claim your
this
birthright. Dude.
Show would be a lot better if you were a full-on black Israelite.
I'm a black Israelite now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give us some takes.
The 5%ers, right?
Yeah.
Give us some important information. What would you yell if you saw me and Matt standing there?
Oh, look there, 2 Yakubian devils walking by.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
We're going to beat your ass, you son of a bitch.
What's Yakubian?
Yakubian, it's like he's like the first white, right?
Oh, okay. So you know the stuff. You've
A
read the
little
literature.
bit.
Wait.
I know a
You've
little
studied
bit.
under the Honorable Dr. Nick Cannon. The Honorable Prophet, Dr. Nick Cannon.
Fuck, I think it was my friend Jared sent me a video of, damn, probably shouldn't have named him on this vid. This dude wore a Black Lives Matter shirt and I guess the Klan's got a stronghold in this town in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And this dude just stood on this road wearing a Black Lives Matter billboard and filmed it. And dude, everybody stopped by and said something. Every single car. I thought maybe he'd get a couple comments.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody that drove by was like, dude. They would drive by and be like, well, you're white, you fucking stupid bitch. Fuck you. And just
Oh, it was a
drive
white
off.
guy.
I guess he was white. Yeah, they yelled at him that he was white several times.
Gotcha.
Everybody stopped and said something. It was so fucking funny.
It's kind of funny, actually.
It was really funny because these dudes are just really fucking they think they're trying to reason with. They're like, this is all bullshit, dude. Black Lives Matter is propaganda. It's bullshit. It would drive away. And I was like, damn, that's something I sometimes think. Gotta get rid of that.
Well, that's funny.
But that dude might have been hitting the truth. Maybe one of the dudes leaving the Walmart harassing a dude wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt did know what was up. You know?
What, saying it's propaganda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the idea of hashtags are the strange, how they bleed into discourse where it's like, hashtag this, and it's all of a sudden that's an idea, that's a worked out, nuanced idea. There's no debate, it's just Black Lives Matter, and it's okay, that's cool. But what is the so you can have that, and it's like the fucking pro-life shit. It's you can have that. It's what is the organization doing as a whole?
Of course.
It's where's the money? Where's
are you not pro-life? It's I'm definitely pro-life.
Well,
but
as soon as
what's
you
going on?
question the money, where's the money? You see shit about the money about that was the Vote Blue or Act Blue thing.
Yeah.
It was there's a clause allegedly again because we're in an information war right now. But it's apparently there's a clause in that organization where if you use Act Blue as your vehicle for moving money
After X amount of days,
60 days,
Yeah.
it goes in. So people were saying they checked the donations and they even reported saying we got over, I don't know what it is. Just say for the sake of easiness, $10 million in 2 days. How did you allocate that $10 million? And did you allocate it $10 million within 60 days? And if so, what did you spend that on? And the whole reason is that you can, as the Democrats, you could have that funneling money into it, and it's after 60 days, it's you spend, pay a couple salaries.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do with $10 million and show us what you did? Or did it go to the Democratic Party? And is the Democratic Party using that to funnel money? That's a legitimate question.
Now imagine screaming that driving past some dude holding a sign.
Yeah, you just voice
It's
just
so
trails
funny,
up.
dude. It's so funny watching
Exactly.
these dudes be like, hey, mother, you're white. Driving away, dude. It's so good.
I mean, it is, and that's the other thing too. You want to talk about people again, you're driving. Some guy has a piece of wood on him with words on it, and you drive and you go
Yeah.
you're wet, and it's again, you're acting out of That's not present moment
Yeah.
behavior. You're acting out of a perceived nightmare and slight.
Well,
And-
also, think how hard these dudes have been propagandized.
yeah.
That they're sitting there, they fucking crush Fox News all day, and then they're like, holy shit, it's here.
True.
It's finally come down to whatever town in Arkansas they were in.
Yeah.
That's got to be like, holy shit, I've told everybody I would shove it up those guys' ass if I
True.
saw them, dude. I got to do it.
And some guy nervously comes up. He's like, "You're white."
You're actually white. You know something, man? You're actually white.
Oh God, I said it.
Yeah, those. But again, there's also a very funny trend in this country of filming retarded white people and being like, look how racist white people are.
Yeah.
And it's just like some fucking cracked out old lady saying the N-word at a 7-Eleven, and it's like...
But can't we say that's how the media has been with black people? Look how aggressive they are. I'm going to sit back.
Yeah, they did that in the 90s for 10 years.
Yeah, and it wasn't great.
Huh?
They still do it now.
Where?
Not like now, but like within the past like 5 years, like black people have still been like portrayed as aggressive.
Black people have been portrayed as aggressive?
Yeah.
Or have they been portrayed as too weak and effeminate? Which one is it, Lemaire?
Whoa.
Which one do you believe it is?
I said the first one.
You think the first one?
Wait, okay. Let me sit back. You call me. I'll sit back. Wait. I don't know
Well,
what
dude, the
I'm
news.
confused.
No, I thought you said like they were trying to like emasculate black men.
No, on TV.
Yeah.
On TV, like in entertainment. They're
Well,
trying
Mayor,
to-
would you put on the dress?
No. Yeah.
But so you're like, I don't know. Every time I see like a video of like a group of black dudes beating the shit out of a white person, it's usually like, can't believe they said the N-word. You know?
Yeah, so
It's
you're
usually
proving-
like before this video they said the N-word.
But, like, you're-
what an idiot! They deserved this ass beating. That tends to be the videos now.
that's
Well, that's
what I'm saying.
Well, they flipped the switch. In the 90s, the news was like, just like they're doing, like, you know, they're always trying to convince the population they're under threat. So, like, right now, the news are watching the demographics emerge, and they're being like, all right, before the news was just serving white people. So, like, white people are under threat from ISIS, this, that, and black people are committing crime, especially in the early 90s, because there was like, neighborhoods that were, like, completely fucked up and insane, and you just ran clips, and you're like, black people are doing this, black people are doing this,
Yeah.
be scared of black people, be scared of black people. And then now it's like they shifted the winds, and they're like, oh, wait, these formerly minority populations are expanding, so let's kind of serve them and convince them they're actually under siege by white people.
Actually,
And it's-
also, I'm sorry to cut you off
they
here.
switch it around.
Did you just all lives matter me?
No, I wasn't
You
sure
definitely
about
all
that.
lives matter
No,
to
it
me.
wasn't all lives matter.
I was looking. My house is on fire, dude. Don't worry about your house. You all lives matter to me. I was like, they're filming retarded white people saying racist shit, and you're like, well, black people do that too. No, don't worry about we're the ones getting crushed right now.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You all lives matter to me, dude.
Yeah, what was your point? It's like, I don't think anyone would deny the media portrayed black people as aggressive.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
dude, right now
They do for sure.
they did forever.
My point was, it's your turn.
No,
No, we're not doing the
Lemaire,
turn shit.
Lemaire, you can't fix a problem using the same kind of thinking that created it. Albert Einstein. You can't do it, dude. You can't. This is what they're doing.
But didn't he make 2 nuclear bombs?
No.
I mean, Lemaire, if people made a nuclear bomb from the podcast, it wouldn't be our fault. It's just we fucking figured it out.
Yeah.
But like you said, you can't fix your problem by doing the same problem that created it. And he
Using
made
the same
2
type of
nuclear-
thinking.
He created 2 nuclear bombs.
Did he create 2 nuclear bombs, Lemaire?
He defected from Germany to come to America to give us the secrets of the nuclear bombs.
That's you got that history a little, but yeah, you're close. Did he create bombs? So yeah, technically he did end the war with Japan by.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean he came up with the science. I think.
Well, maybe he
more, I don't
regretted
know.
it,
I don't know.
Lemaire. Maybe people use the science and he regretted it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know something about that. Well, that's taking it to another level.
Yeah.
The whole idea, and all I heard. Well, now it's your turn. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a matter of turns. Like, yeah, whatever. Like,
No.
what do you want us to sit there for 10 years and watch the news? Is bullshit. It was bullshit
Yeah.
back then when it was doing it. Still bullshit.
Yeah.
But now it's bullshit that some people are like, ooh, I kind of like this version of it.
Yeah.
And it's, you do
You're
whatever
right.
you want. I don't really care.
That was a pretty bitch ass answer.
What was? Now it's your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded like a white chick.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to white chickdom.
Well,
Not very black Israelite of you.
it's a fair thing to be like, now you see, and it's like, all right, turn it off now. I see. Turn it off.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
fucking like it. All right?
I get it. It's not a fun game. Turn that off.
I mean, there was a period of TV where, like, any time a black dude was on it, it'd be like, "What's up, motherfucker?" It's like, You had to be for years being like, God fucking damn it, man. But yeah,
I'm surprised they're still breaking some of those out.
Yeah,
like I saw. It's also like, I don't know. I'm not saying Snoop is bad, but like anytime you toss like Snoop on TV, or he like, first off, he's in the NHL game for some reason. He just comes up to the booth.
Really?
He's like, "What's cracking, Dizzle? Oh, Bizzle." It's just like, dude, this must be so many white kids' first interactions with a black dude. And it's just a guy dressed like he sells candy in the future. Like just some fucking retarded guy walking around like, oh, Basil. It's like, and then they have a show now on Vice that's just 2 Chainz going around. Basically, they're just filming his reaction to things.
Really?
It's just 2 Chainz being like, how did you get so much money? He's literally just a retarded guy. I mean, no, 2 Chainz is actually pretty smart, but, the character he plays.
Yeah.
Is not.
I'm a big fan of T-Pain's School of Business. I think that's also on docudrama. It's like if I turn on my TV, there's these weird like internet channels that come on and teach 2 Chainz not 2 Chainz. T-Pain's School of Business is so fucking funny. It's just him. It's just diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's just
Guy Fieri with
just
T-Pain.
T-Pain, just being like same thing. Like, how'd you start this business? And like, I did this. He's like, man.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. It's just him eating things. And
but we should complain about the whites. We should be worried about like Guy Fieri being out there being like, we're not that white.
Who?
Like, I mean, the same way they put like black dudes on TV and be like, all right, slow down. Like, exactly your point. Like, if white people should be like, we're not all that white.
Yeah.
Like Guy Fieri's on TV like, whoa, this sauce is gangsta.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, get him the fuck out of here.
True. No, that's true. Well, there's also the problem is a lot of this stuff. Then the media narrative has been guided by like super elite whites. So it's like you have again the invisible knapsack of white privilege was written by Peggy McIntosh. Dude, if you actually read that document that this shit's based off of, she had things in there like, well, yeah, I'm white, so if I write a thing, it's going to get published, and it's like, no, dude, you're elite. Her grade school to this day costs $30,000 a year to go to. Her grade school. It was like a boarding school. So she was kind of like, being white is easy. And it's like, you have a couple points there, but you're also in like the 0.1%. So she's conflating being white with like having like a 5th generation like lawyer, professional class father with like your dad's dad was on a trust fund. And that's the kind of, that's the thing that gets kind of put off and stuff. But yeah, that's the people who are perpetuating this because I think there's people who are like thought leaders in these industries who are like, probably had them for sure. Had slaves.
Had them.
Yeah, man, dude. If you're on a trust fund for 3 generations, most likely,
fucking absolutely,
someone either had slaves or like didn't have slaves, but like bought stuff directly. Like
had them, dude.
Call a guy and be like, "Would you
them.
get your slaves in order so you can fill these things?" Like that's how those dudes made.
Yes.
If you have generational wealth from that age,
yes,
you most likely either again had slaves or were very slave adjacent, where you're like, your boy had slaves and you're kind of like, yo, fucking hook me up.
Leo, let me get some chores.
But so you have these people now who are like, oh shit. And like they're, in reality, if that's the case, and dude, that's the thing too with the Oscars and all that shit. These people, we need to do this. It's like, dude, you have like $25 million at your disposal.
Yeah.
You could easily live off of $2 million. If you mean this shit, fucking give up half of that. If you're all about this, give up half of that, dude. There's NYU professors who are like, oh, we're communists. It's like, you're a communist professor who makes $250,000 a year. It's like, and also
they have
sells
answers
books.
for that.
Well, they're like, well, this is the system.
Yeah.
It's like,
they
that's
have
cool.
answers.
But how do you share? If I broke down your financials, how do you use your resources? Do you use them in a communistic fashion? Because you're perfectly free to do so. So it's one of those things that's like, I think it'd be sick if everyone made a couple million or like, all right, I'm cool, and just like took the rest of their money and just did stuff with it. But
yeah, like again, Bill and Melinda.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates,
dude,
yeah.
I don't know what to think about that.
That really blows if he's actually.
That would suck. That would.
Which seems way more likely.
Well, this is the thing.
I don't know, dude.
It's possible. It is totally possible. And people don't want to hear this because again, I watched that one documentary. It was a part of it of who the hell is that guy? I don't know. I can't. He's a big conspiracy guy. Corbett, the Corbett report, not Corbett. Corbett. Yeah. And he was like doing. I think I talked about this before. He was showing his financials and being like, "Look how much his wealth grew as the time he unleashed all of his like disease stuff." And if you just check his stock, he owns Microsoft stock, and you look at his shares, it's like, oh, that guy should have even more than that. But then you get into this sick and twisted realm of $1 trillion markets, man.
It's $1 trillion industry.
Trillions of dollars are at stake to be like, who gets to say, imagine this vaccine. Imagine if people don't really know, but it's like, imagine if you could make trillions of dollars by being like, you had the data and you're like, all right, 4 people get to sell them. We're all going to divvy up a pie of like, a couple trillion. And it's like, dude, this shit's kind of over anyway. This shit's like ending, so we'll give people a thing. And, like the flu shot. I never got a flu shot and been like, whew, thank God I got that flu shot. So you're going to give a thing, more or less make people take it around. There's countries you could sell to where for sure they'll make the entire population take it. America, I think they'll heavily shame people into taking it, and I don't know if they'll actually require it yet. But it's like, I don't know. You get a guy who's in charge of that, and it's like there could be serious foul play.
Oh, for sure, dude. That's you could take over a lot of the world.
Yeah,
with that.
Well,
it's just it opens a lot of It's a pretty big.
I mean, dude, imagine how competitive stand-up comedy is. Now apply that to $1 trillion market where like people have big time money, big time resources. It's the same people, man. I mean, it's the same kind of people. It's just they're in a different arena.
Yeah.
And it's brought to you by people who basically hooked the whole country on heroin. And now all of a sudden they're calling time out and they're going to save us all from a disease with a vaccine that we all kind of have to
take. All right,
take.
you brought me back. You brought me back to the good side. Fuck Bill Gates.
Well, I'm saying I don't know. It would be horrific if he actually was. But again, it's like apparently he is doing shit that's weird. And the thing they say that's, again, sometimes I guess maybe he was on thing one day. Now he's like heavily into controlling the population. Like he's on record been like, we have too many people. So, but he's also on secure disease. And it's like, again, that's a legitimate concern. We have too many people. Now he's like, well, no, maybe he just wants to cure disease now. Who knows? But like, and apparently, again, I don't know this for a fact, but his dad, I think, or grandfather was like big into eugenics.
Yeah.
Of being like
I
sterilizing.
heard that on War Mode.
Sterilizing people and like, there are people.
I was driving listening to War Mode on the way to Cleveland with Beezer, actually. And it was like, they'd say shit where I'd just be like I just remember like coming in and out of listening to it and hearing like, Bill and Melinda, there's pictures of Bill's father with Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
They're elites, bro. It's like, wait, his dad snapped a picture with Barbara Walters?
Well, that is the, and that's the thing too, man. Like you get into all like the weird people's thing of like transferring power to like other people, like to like you do it and good people look at people and they're like, oh my god, they're the best, and you transfer them into like deity status, and you have other people you transfer them into like negative like total demon status, and it's just kind of like,
where do you think you lie these days?
Demon status.
You think you've been transferred?
You
basically are living Bill Gates.
Basically,
Bill Gates was the man coming up. He was fun. Everybody was like, look at this goofy dork. And then in the last like 5 years, everyone's like, evil piece of shit motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing too. Did you see the documentary?
Not you weren't a goofy dork, but I'm saying he was likable, and then now he betrayed everybody.
Of course, but dude, true, and I am gay. I'm full of Gates, full Hill Dog. I take responsibility, dude. That's the thing. I take full responsibility.
No,
I'm fucking Gates and I'm Hill Dog.
You're not Gates and Hill Dog, dude.
No, I'm not. But
you're Hill Gates.
Look, there are parts of us that we have in common with Bill Gates. There's parts of us that we deny. We say like, oh no, I don't. I
could never be like
that's
that.
Not part of me. I can never go and like circumcise everybody in Africa. Or
yeah.
Shit. He did an interview where it was just he was running down the facts about like the side effects of the vaccines, and they're like, have there been? He's like, no. There's been. They've caused so they put some people in severe pain and they blah 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 blah. But and people are just kind of like, fuck you, dude. Like I want to see you take it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he like they asked him about the side effects, and it's like you're watching a guy on live TV. I don't understand why he is the mouthpiece for like our defense against viruses. It is kind of strange that like people are like, why is Trump even talking about this? It's like maybe Bill Gates studied viruses more, but it is strange that he's not a doctor and talking about this. Like he's just like, we have it, we're good, and it's like, why are you mouthpiecing this? It is kind of weird that he is doing it, but again, look. You're not going to get whatever net neutrality was. I don't even know what it is. They dunked on us. Everyone was like, "I don't want that. You shouldn't want that either." And I was like, "What is this again?" They're all of a sudden like, "Oh, we passed net neutrality." They're going to do this shit.
Yeah,
they're going to do it unless people actually organize into some sort of thing that's not like a bunch of retarded people taking like TVs and doing bullshit. Until people come in and are like, or actually immerse themselves in the literature around this, and rather than being like, what is this? Someone's going to make me get a needle? I hate needles. Therefore, blah, 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 I hate all you guys too. It's like a really super simplistic way of thinking. But I don't know. I'm not getting the fucking. I'm not getting that. All of that to say this. I'm not fucking getting the vaccine.
I think immersing yourself in literature though can also not really be helpful.
Dude, you'll end up with...
You can immerse yourself in whatever literature you want.
Exactly.
And end up, being like a anti-vax mom.
You could. But the problem is, so then this is the other part too. You'd have to, so in order to understand like the quote, when people say, I looked at the scientific literature, you have to have like a PhD level understanding of statistics where you can look at a study and it can tell you like, oh, this thing worked out. But if you can't like look at the validity of like, oh, and we use like the Kruger method thing of a dual feedback. They like have these numbers and they have machines to like make sense of the numbers. And if you don't understand that math, you can't really determine the validity of most studies. I mean, you can say like, oh, if we had a sample size of 3 people, you can say, oh, that's bullshit. But yeah, people being like, oh, I read a study. It's like, there's hundreds of studies, and it's like, what were the, how did they do it? How did they select people? Like you're saying, it's right. You're right, because you could read all of them and end up with the fact that the literature disagrees too. So really, all you have is your experience. So it's like you have to just make a thing off your experience. But it does feel good to like boogeyman people out. And again, it's like the other part too is like I'm not taking that fucking vaccine, man. I'm not. They're 30%. They polled people. I think 30% of people were like, no chance. I'm taking it, and another like 25 were like, I'm not sure.
I'm in that 25. I'm gonna let some other people take it for a while.
I think that's what everyone's planning on.
Well, first of all, but I don't know, because I've blindly taken every other vaccine.
When's the last time you got a vax though?
I have no fucking.
If you went to when we had Maya, they were like, you need to get this, you need to get that, you need to get this, and it's like, I'm cool. I got like one of them. I got like the one just because you. Like, yeah.
You.
I have to you have to get all these other ones
for like foot and mouth and shit.
Well,
all these weird shit babies get.
And it's like, well, they wanted me to get a flu shot.
They get like Legionnaire's disease and all this.
Yeah, they wanted me to get a flu shot, and it was like, I think I got the flu shot just because I was there with Brittany. And Brittany's like, you're not going to do it for her? And I'm like, I'll get the flu shot. Then they hit me with another one. I was like, I'm not getting
good invitation.
What?
And my wife was like, you're not going to get
never. I mean, she's probably pretty reasonable.
Of course.
But they started hitting me.
Do you think she was?
I think she's being reasonable. It's like, just get
yes, I agree.
I went in and got it. I was like, whatever. But again, it's like, I don't understand what the flu shot is.
It's a tough time to take a stand on vaccines.
It's not.
Your wife's like, will you get the shot? And you're like, have you looked into Bill Gates?
I know.
Have you looked into Bill Gates? You just got to fight
or to
in
be
the
at
hospital.
the pediatrician.
Like, well, I haven't really, but I've heard people say stuff about him.
Dude, if the pediatrician I go to, if I were to start being like, well, is there any side effects? This lady would be like, are you fucking serious? She would snap on me.
Yeah.
But then there's people who are
like... I'll tell you what the side effect of not taking it is. Smallpox.
But then they say with vaccines, if you don't have enough people taking it, they're kind of pointless. Because if you can't get enough people, again, I could be totally wrong. Me and Bill Gates are just amateurs here.
Do you know how they used to inoculate people?
How?
They used to, so if there was like a pox or a measles outbreak, like a pox outbreak, they would put a guy in a cart who had it.
Yeah. And
bring him house to house to people who agreed to inoculate. Cut a piece of him off. Cut you open and put it in you.
Oh.
Be like, hopefully you live. That's how people used to get inoculated.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So this dude was just suffering in the back of a wagon all day.
Oh, and they was cutting him apart?
They'd be like, bless you. Some priest would be cutting him up. Yeah. Pretty rough.
That's how vaccines
started. Saw that in John Adams, so it has to be true.
It sounds about right.
Definitely seems historically accurate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a fun one to watch.
So they would cut it,
like cut off one of his fucking scabs, cut your arm open, put it in you. Yeah, and then they would just get horrible smallpox.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just like take your chances of whether or not you get it? Because you're definitely gonna get it.
I don't know.
Or was that taken as like a weakened version of it?
I guess it was a weakened version, like while he was dying of it. I don't know.
Ugh.
It seemed like they were like, yeah, you're probably gonna like. There's a chance you could die if you take this.
Yeah.
And John Adams' daughter almost did die.
There is a good chance that if you have if you're in the elite, like super elites of you have billions of dollars, there is a good chance there's a bunch of people who are like, we got too many people here. We got to do something about this. And they're just, slowly depopulate. Well, also I heard depopulation kind of can happen itself with the fact that people are just having less kids. In 2 generations, the boomers die off.
Here.
True, yeah.
India and Africa and China and all that.
Well, China, you still can get penalized for having too many. You can only have two. I think you can only have 2 in China unless you pay. I think you have to be able to pay extra. If you don't pay extra, they'll force you. They'll like sterilize you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I
do
don't
it to
know
the
if that's
Uyghurs.
still-
They force sterilization
Yeah.
of Uyghurs. If you're a Uyghur in China and you have more than 2 kids, like you
get
get
chemically
in trouble.
castrated?
Yeah, they sterilize you.
Damn, that does sound like
China's-
a Uyghur's rap album.
Chemical castration.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like something a white like ICP Uyghur would like.
What?
Chemical castration spelled with like K's.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll be again. I don't think I was just at a friend's house recently, and he was just kept like bringing shit up like that. He'd be like, "What do you guys think about the vaccine?" It's like his mom's birthday. It's so funny. And people are like, "Well," and people just like, most people were like, same thing. Everyone's like, "I'll let other people," but they're going to make other people take that first. They're already in the. I think they've already given it to animals, and the third phase they're going to do is human trials. So we're going to test this out on poor people, basically. So we'll get like, do you ever meet people who do like medical trials?
Yeah,
It's usually like heroin addicts. They're heroin addicts looking for like, dude. I knew someone who would like come to me with like skin patches all the time. Like, what's that? He's like, "Oh, some dude paid me $200 to wear this for a week," and it's like, "What is it?" He's like, "I don't know, some shit they're testing out." It's like,
yeah.
All right, dude.
It's
So
like
we're gonna-
birth control. They're like, does it hurt men? I don't know.
I don't know.
Strap it to a crackhead, see what happens.
I'm telling you, man. That's what they do. They find people who need money to the point where they're like, "Fuck it, I'll take this thing." They test it on them. They see what happens. And right now, they said they're at the phase where like, he's like, "Yeah, some people are having extremely painful reactions, but we're getting there." He's like, "Eh." But he was saying there wasn't any serious like life-threatening complications yet. So I was like, dude, I'm not fucking taking that thing.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
you should take it as repentance.
My mom hit me with the funniest fucking logic. I was talking to her yesterday, and she was like, "Yeah, I saw a homeless guy outside CVS, and he was like coughing and stuff, and I was just like kind of nervous." But she was like, "But then again, like if this was really that bad, wouldn't all the homeless people be dead?" Like, I guess.
Well, Mary, you like that one?
I was like, I guess, yeah, that's fair. That's how we know when it's safe to come out, when there's just no homeless people left.
They are out, especially in Cleveland, dude.
Oh,
In Cleveland,
were they really?
they were out.
Really?
Cleveland had a fucking strong amount of bums, dude.
Does it really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I was surprised. Yeah,
That is surprising.
Cleveland was a nice city, actually, in the small area that I was in. But the bums were there.
throws
San
me off.
Francisco has the worst.
San Francisco might have the most bums I've ever seen in my
That
life.
sucked. From
Yeah.
walking just to the venue to do a show from the hotel was just like 10 different bums.
They're bum to non-bum.
And they're
It
aggressive.
might be like 1 bum to 4 people. They're aggressive as fuck because there's so many. They're competitive. There's so many bums. They got to step up. I told you about the dude when I was in San Francisco. Had a cardboard box with a robot face chumped, and he would just go, "Give me money, rom, 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 I need it." You put $1, and he'd be like, "Rom, rom, rom."
Yeah,
rom,
they
rom."
were good. They were inventive as far as being funny. Damn,
have
I
to.
remember the bums when I was in like 5th grade.
Where?
I went or 3rd grade. We went to California as a family.
Did you really?
Yeah, the Gillis family went California way. That was like the only vacation we ever took. I think Phil had work out there.
Okay, so you guys went out and chilled.
Yeah, but we went to San Francisco, and I remember that was the first time I really saw bums ever.
You were like,
They were doing like the robot standing on boxes, and I was like, these guys are awesome. These guys fucking rule. You know,
yeah, Barbados right now is doing a thing where they're trying to. I think a lot like the Caribbean countries are trying to say like, trying to entice American and other, there's people, I guess, economies who like have money still. You can get a weird citizenship there where you're able to live there for a year and just like work like that way. If you're working remotely, you can just go to Barbados, get like a cheap apartment, and just chill. They're at like 40% unemployment right now, so they're like
Really?
begging people just to go work remotely from Barbados.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, man, I know.
We should ship the cast, dude.
I know, dude.
That's salt life. You can't come there. Unless this audio works. If this audio works for the first
Come to
time, you
Barbados.
can come to Barbados.
you could just
that's
move- you could
that's
just-
what's on the line for you right now.
You can move there for like 6 months, and they won't bother you with visas or anything. But they said they don't want any trash. I think they said they want garbage, trash people. You need to have a college degree. Like they say that you need to have like a job, college degree. They're like, we want the best that we can get. So I think they literally said, I was reading this in the article. They're like, we don't want like shitty people coming here. Like you have to like submit.
Good for them.
Am I sick enough for Barbados? And like, yeah, you come in.
Yeah, get in here.
Get in here, dude.
You went to Westchester? Sick. Come on, give me some.
Yeah, but it's so funny for them to be like, nah, you're a piece of shit. You can't come in.
Damn, if you're not even good enough to be on it, they're like, we're throwing bodies at our unemployment problem.
Yeah,
They know people are coming down to chill, dude.
for sure.
It's a chill sesh. No one's going to Barbados to be like, I got to prove my worth down here to
You
this.
just go have Zoom meetings on the beach and like do your thing, and then
It's a sick move to actually have the palm tree and beach behind you.
That's what they said.
Instead of the green screen.
They said ditch the green screen, dude. You can actually have a real.
Man, look
beach
at that. I thought of that. Just like the fucking dork who came up with that in the pitch meeting. Me and that dork are on the same level. Where are we at time-wise, man? I got to kill myself.
Hour 15.
Wow.
It's good. It's a good emergency cast.
It was a good emergency cast. We tried to film it yesterday. I was Mr. Cool, dude.
You were hungover.
I was hungover, man.
Mr. Cool. If you
Trying to hang. I was talking to everybody, high-fiving.
Well, that was when you did
Mr.
this
Cool.
Legion's Gangs podcast.
Yeah.
So you were
I missed all my friends. Got to see all my friends from
Yep.
New York.
Got drunk.
Mr. Cool, dude. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yesterday was fun. Yesterday's Patreon, I think it was.
Yesterday's Patreon, I think, might have sucked.
I think it was fun. I had a
But
good time.
I was
Talking to
worried for
Beezer
you.
about-
I was worried for you.
Hey,
And
man.
even addressing the Reddit is you're playing with very dangerous.
Well, the problem is I can't have a thing on my mind and then have a conversation
exactly, of
without.
course.
It makes it so fucking. My face the whole time is like.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just like,
yeah. I do the exact same thing.
But
yes.
yeah, man. Yeah, I have one harmony there. I hope everyone can.
I hope you guys can all forgive Hill Gates, a.k.a. Matt McCusker,
I know. Really, just forgive me, bro.
for Benghazi,
Take me
dude.
back, dude. Take me
Jake
back.
Ghazi. Take him back, dude. If you take him back, we'll release the emails.
Yeah. We'll release all the emails. Just be like, sweet.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Oh, I had to cancel Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to go to Minnesota. I had to reschedule that. I think they rescheduled it just to September, though. So that's good. But yeah, I had to reschedule that.
Nice.
It's a bummer.
Minnesota would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's Minnesota. That's like,
Minneapolis.
yeah, blowing up stuff and stuff.
I don't know if they're
Slash peaceful.
still getting
Slash
wild.
peaceful.
I was going to have a peaceful time
Yeah, slash
in
peaceful.
the Mall of America.
True.
Oh,
What?
August 22nd. Let me check this. We're doing a live podcast, dude.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Let me see. August. Yeah, I believe it's August 22nd at McGooby's Joke House. I'm doing me and Matt
Yep.
Friday and Saturday. Maybe Thursday. We got to figure that out. But the 21st and 22nd, McGooby's. We're doing shows. We're doing stand up. Matt's gonna be featuring there.
Full Monty, dude.
You're gonna see Matt do stand up,
It's
which
gonna be interesting,
rules.
bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
that'll be fun. I think Lemaire's coming down. That'll be fun. Yeah,
Nice.
probably the Beezer. It'll be a good show.
Hell yeah.
And then on Saturday we're gonna do a live podcast from there. So
it's what is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
it's either just Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sick.
Thursday might. I don't know if that's going on.
It's fine.
It might just be Friday,
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
It sounds. Yeah, I know.
It'd be sick.
All right, so come to that.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Again, I'm so sorry for what Matt did. I don't fucking. Matt's the best, dude. You guys are gay.
Now they're figuring
No,
it out,
dude, they're gay. You rule.
There's certain problems. There's things that could be worked on for sure, but all I can ever do is take responsibility for my actions, dude. That's all anyone can do.
What'd you do? You didn't do anything wrong. You hired.
I didn't do anything wrong. I just
Yeah.
there was miscalculations. So I stand by my. Again, it's tempting. It's tempting to just start, dangling people and fucking with people, but I was just like, I can't, dude.
No.
Gotta stay true. I gotta take this on for myself, dude. But no, it's
You're a sweet.
it
You're a
is one of
sweet
those
boy,
things, so
dude.
it is one of
I
those things
hate
where-
to see you down.
hey man, this is life, dude. This is part of life. It's ups and downs. You
The
just
Reddit.
keep running, dude. Just keep
Yeah,
running.
Reddit is life, dude.
Is what it is.
It's pretty much ups and downs.
Is what it is. Ask yourself this, dude. How would you guys keep going? Do you guys keep ripping? Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm ripping. I'm running, dude. Taking my
I
lumps.
start coughing. It's like, man, keep going. We're so resilient. All right,
Yeah.
let's end this.
All right.